All right, we are live with Survivor Pandora Season 13, Episode 2. Just getting my little ticker tape thing going. There we go. All right, so we've got a lot going on right now. First of all, like Hannah is going crazy. Like she's rocking this right now. First of all,
she's really rocking it.
Let's look at our cast first and foremost. So let me bring that up. Anybody have any like specific hot takes right off the bat?
We didn't get much content.
Yeah, not much content.
So I did kind of want to bring that up. Like this cast is very hush hush. Like we're not really getting a lot of confessionals from a lot of people. We did get a few like kind of toward the end of the day today, but not a lot in terms of like what's really going on.
Yeah, like a couple people sharing multiple and many people sharing none.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Some people just doing confessionals just for the fun of it too, which is cool. But yeah, not a lot of information. So we've got Atos, which is our red tribe here. That has Ben, Bridget, Gabe, Nicole, and Stefan. Gabe and Nicole are the like outcasts, the outsiders of that tribe. But from some of the confessionals, it seems that Nicole is actually more in than out. Is that what the vibe you guys are getting?
It seems that way. I feel like if you say that you're going to like reach out, sorry, it's been a busy week, and then you like are not as quick to reach out, I think it kind of raises some red flags.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we've only heard from a couple people on that tribe, so it's kind of a little hard to gauge. But yeah, I mean, it was 3-2 from original tribes. Ben and Bridget and Stefan had been on Pandiki together, and Gabe and Nicole had been on Fithy. But Stefan hadn't been voting with the majority. He'd been doing a couple of kind of rogue votes, and he'd been kind of, I think, trying to stir the pot a little bit. So yeah. I don't know that that's like a clear tribal lines sort of distinction on that tribe, if you will.
Yeah.
So there's something that I've kind of noticed with the first episode of this season is that there was a lot of chaotic players playing chaotically. And I think what has happened is with this tribe swap, it's kind of mixed things up so much that like the chaotic players are actually kind of on the outs. Like they're not really power players right now. Like Stefan is kind of at the whim of his old, Pandiki? Mm-hmm. Right? So he's kind of on the whim, like, he's got to stick with them, even though he was playing chaotically. Kind of the same thing with Josh, right? Like Josh kind of outcast himself, played an idol, saved himself. But now as we move on to Fithy, like he's also kind of on the outside of that group, right? So we got Hannah in the middle of Courtney and Skylar on one side and Christina and Josh on the other. Any thoughts about that group?
Hope they don't go to tribal.
I think Hannah's really in the deciding position. I think legitimately Hannah's in the deciding position there. And it seemed like she was a little up in the air about things. And then we're kind of hearing more from her that I think she's a little worried about Josh maybe having and sharing information. So, but I think Hannah really is the deciding factor on that tribe.
Yeah. If she doesn't get switched.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. So there's that piece too. So over on Pandiki, we've got Sean with a switch tribe or tribe switch power where he can switch. Yeah, flip flop, switch flop, whatever it's called. So he can switch any two people in two different tribes. So he is thinking about using this on Hannah and Janine, as far as we know so far. Which would put Hannah with him on Pandiki because he wants to work with Alex and Hannah, if I remember correctly.
What's interesting about that is he just put in the chat, Sean just put in their tribe chat, or no, alliance chat that I'm a part of, that he spoke with Joshua, and Joshua doesn't feel aligned with anybody. He's like, maybe we should use him and just get out Janine. So I don't know what Sean's thinking now. I don't know if Joshua played dumb enough or played kind of on his own island enough that they won't use that. I don't know.
Because we know
that interesting update. Stefan just had a trip to Pandora and lost his vote.
Oh, spicy.
So let's finish up at Pandiki here, and then we can go back to that Stefan situation. So Joshua and Janine are very clearly aligned. They are working together. They're very, like, basically sounds like a final two kind of deal between the two of them, at least from Joshua's perspective. So that would mean that he's playing Sean. And if he can keep Janine on the tribe with him, potentially does Destiny go home? I don't know.
I mean, it's worth noting that Joshua and Janine did not vote together on the last vote that they had, though. So I don't know if he knows that is the other thing, too. He might not know where the votes went. But I think that might be a factor in terms of their connection.
Yeah, I mean, I think all three tribes, and we were just kind of talking about this, Justin, all three tribes, because of chaotic players in episode 1, all three tribes are kind of up in the air. Like, we don't really know who's going to go because of some of these chaotic moves that people like Stefan and people like Josh and people like Destiny were kind of playing up. And so we've got these kind of dynamic things going on, but we don't know where people are going to actually align in these votes.
Yeah, I think it's interesting. I think there's a lot up for grabs right now. I think tonight will force some people to make some decisions, which I think will be good, and draw some lines in the sand. But hopefully, I hope we don't lose that element of kind of mystery and chaos, because I think this is an interesting group, and there does seem like a lot of people who are willing to take a lot of risks and do some things outside the box. I am wondering how long we think people can, or how long Alex and Hannah can kind of hide their friendship. I think that'll be an interesting thing to watch tonight and see, like Sean doing that, doesn't put Alex or Hannah really in the limelight, right? Like, he doesn't know that they're friends, I don't think. So kind of gets them together without that either of them having to do it. So
yeah, the longer that they're apart is actually probably better for them, because at this point no one thinks anything of it. But if there's a merge or something and they start working together, it'll be maybe less obvious than if it was from the beginning.
Yeah. Agreed. So we've got some advantages and disadvantages going on up in here.
And a lot of those came from that original survey thing.
Right. So Joshua had the disadvantage because he was voted. Is that you, Justin?
Sorry, Hannah just sent a pump up video. I'll put it in the stream chat.
I love it.
Travis will love it more.
So Joshua's got the disadvantage because he was voted the biggest threat. So the goal of it is to lower the threat level. But in the merge, he will have a disadvantage on the first individual challenge.
Yes, and paired with that is he also receives the legacy advantage, right? So the message he gets is let's show them how much of a threat you really are. You have this legacy advantage. And the thing that's a little different about the legacy advantage this season is it's also good at 12. So 12 or 5. Ooh. It's up to him when he wants to use it, if he wants to do it at 12 or at 5. He's feeling, I think, pretty vulnerable. So I'm guessing if he can get to 12, he'd probably use it. And I think based on what's about to happen at 12, I think he'll want to use it. But we'll see. Hold please.
So Joshua's got this legacy advantage. So if he does go before 12, he does have to give it to somebody else. So potentially, I know he was working with Hannah. Hannah could, or Janine could end up with the legacy advantage if he goes out earlier.
Yeah.
Speaking of Hannah, Hannah's got an idol right now in her pocket because she was voted the most honest. So she was given a clue that the idol was in the rice in the first challenge. So of course she did the puzzle, the rice puzzle, and got the idol. And so she's got that idol for herself. She is yet to actually be vulnerable at a tribal council. So it'll be interesting to see her play the idol potentially at her first tribal council. I don't think she would, But if she does, it would basically make her the most least vulnerable player like ever to play Pandora in first 2 episodes.
Yeah, I'm really curious too, because the first challenge, there's an opportunity for her to be safe again, which would be really fun if that happens. So we'll see.
And then we talked about Sean's swap 2 players power, that potentially he was thinking about swapping Hannah and Janine. That may change. We've got Alex has a save another player power, which has been brought up in confessionals, but I don't think people are really using it as a basis of like whether or not to target him or not. But he can save somebody, so he can create an ally just by this power.
Yeah, I'm really curious to see if and when he uses it. And it never got used in the last season that this appeared with Alex Day, both being held by Alexes, and they're actually friends, so it's really interesting. Both being attributed to be the villain as well, which is funny. So yeah, Alex didn't get to use it before he got voted out, so then it died. The power kind of died with him. So I'm curious to see if and when this gets used.
Yeah, I'm hoping he stays long enough to be able to use it. And then Destiny, there's an asterisk next to this and a question mark, and I'm curious.
Yeah, so this is the idol with a twist. So she has 3 words she has to say tonight before she'll receive her idol. They are, I actually was just looking up to remember what they were. It is flamingo, skiing, and one other word that I don't remember. I'm sure Aviva knows it, but I don't know.
I don't remember. Someone mentioned it in a confession. Alex mentioned it.
Ketchup.
Maybe Destiny told Alex about this, I think. Yeah. So I remember hearing about it from Alex.
Yeah, so flamingo, ketchup, and skiing. If you all can keep your
down.
Ears out for that for me, that would be great.
You can put it in the banner.
And Aviva and Davey get to have that experience of like listening for the words. This is like one of the best episode 2 moments for the stream.
I'm super excited.
Me too.
Is it like during a specific challenge, or does it like have to be in general?
It just has to be at a point where production can hear. So she knows she has to do it either in the main Zoom or at a tribal council where we are present.
And it can't all be in one sentence, right?
Correct. It can't all be in one sentence, and obviously it's got to be at a decibel that we can hear it. So it's not like she can like murmur.
Right.
Yeah.
Great stories end up coming out of these words, so I'm excited to see what she comes up with. And I think she kind of needs it. I think she's in a position where anything could happen. She's kind of been a target early. So having that idol in her pocket will definitely be useful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she's definitely someone that's kind of on people's radar just from the community, and I'm really excited to get to see her play. I mean, I met her at Survival Challenge and got to talk to her a lot, and I'm really excited to kind of see her in this context and in this situation, and see what she does. But I agree. I think she could use an idol.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Did she get that from Tree Mail, Justin? He's muted. Never mind.
He's muted. It's okay. He'll respond to you soon.
Yeah, he's doing something.
Oh my god, I'm really excited for that.
Yeah. So Davey, any thoughts on like what you think is going to happen? Who do you think is going to be the targets?
Okay, so I don't know. I really like Stefan, but I think him losing his vote is gonna play into some sort of like tribal whatever. I thought his confessional was really funny. I'm glad that he sent one because I didn't know what kind of player he was, except for someone who is willing to throw a chaos vote. It seems like Janine might be in a little bit of trouble because if she gets switched, or if she doesn't get swapped and they target her, but I'm rooting for her still. And then, yeah, I think those are my initials. Oh no, Travis is gone.
Yeah, I really like Stefan as a character. He's really fun.
Yes.
He's just someone that seems like he wants to do well. He wants to play hard. I've gotten a couple people that kind of want to play chaotic and don't seem to be taking it very seriously. But I feel like Stefan wants to play chaotically, but also wants to like do well, right? So
Mhm.
there's some people I think that are just doing it just to do it because they've played 1,000 games and who cares anymore. And then there are some people that want to be chaotic to have fun and like actually play the game well.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm really excited to kind of watch Skylar and oh my God, who am I blanking on? Courtney. Skylar and Courtney. I like that bond. I like that pair, and I think the two of them could really do some damage with Hannah's help. So I'm actually kind of excited to see where they go with this.
Excited, yeah.
And it sounds like Hannah's definitely going to side with them over Josh and Christina.
Yeah.
So so some insight. I did get some insight from her this morning that she hasn't really talked much with Josh or Christina. So it doesn't seem like she's really like willing to kind of play with them at this point. So I think she's pretty much on board with Skylar and Courtney moving forward in this tribe.
Yeah.
That could change when things get shuffled or merge happens or whatever.
Yeah. I'm actually like really pumped to see what Skylar can do. She had this like really charming moment in the confessional where I was like, I really want to get to know you. And hopefully that charm takes her far.
She is very, very charming. I mean, definitely in person, right? Like, that's why I thought she was so dangerous in real footage. She's just very charming, and you want to like her, and you want to like engage with her and get to know her, and like that makes her extremely dangerous. So I think it's a little bit less threatening in this scenario where it's over video. It's a little bit more detached. You don't feel that charm as much. Oh no, people are in and I'm leaving. It's challenging. Okay. Oh, there she is. Okay. But yeah, she's great. She's great.
I think it's a really dynamic cast. We were saying that the confessionals have been kind of like not happening. So we've only really heard from Hannah and
Gabe.
Hannah and Gabe mostly. And then
Stefan sent a couple. I think Stefan sent two.
So we've
That's kind of how it goes every season, though, guys.
Yeah.
Like we usually get 2 or 3 characters that like do submit a lot of confessionals, but then we also typically get a lot of players that just don't. We don't really get to know them outside of the episode or until like later in the game.
Yeah.
Not everybody can be a Mike, who sends a confessional every day.
Or a Jackie B.
Or an Aviva.
I didn't send that many.
Jackie
yours were
B,
long and epic.
Jackie B took it to a whole other level, though. They were edited. They had music.
Yes,
It was
that
great.
is true. They were a whole another level.
And then we got a little bit today from Destiny and Skylar, I think. So, but yeah, there's a lot of people we just don't know where their heads are at. Sorry, though. What were you saying?
No, I was saying I think that Gabe has done his research because he knows that Hannah is on the panel and like he obviously knows that there's like some stream. I think that's why he's putting a lot of effort into his confessionals. And Gabe, if you do end up watching this, like know that they have served. They have given me life.
So good.
And you have a really nice voice.
Oh, you're making a love connection on Pandora?
Justin, whatever happened with Destiny's Tribe when she sent that video? Did they like it?
Oh yeah, they all like loved it. They knew it was a joke. It's funny.
Yeah.
It's funny.
So for the viewers, Destiny sent a confessional that was accidentally posted in her tribe chat, where she basically says how much she hates everybody, but then she's just kidding. I love you all. This was just a joke. And then sent us a real confessional afterwards.
And so for those of you who are wondering how Stefan got to Pandora's box, doing tree mail a little bit differently this season. And so I pulled Stefan up on video and I basically said to him, you got to close your eyes, keep your hands up, like you can't do anything. And I basically said, you need to tell me one word that was in each color from the tree mail.
Oh,
if he did that, he unlocked Pandora's box. So he had to know a red word, a purple word, and an orange word. Any of the 3 words of those colors.
That is creative.
How did he get to be pulled up on video in the first place?
He was the first one in the room. So it was the first one in the room. If he didn't get it, the next one in the room was going to get a chance, and the next one in the room would have got a chance. But he got it first.
Cool.
First shot. So.
Nice.
The early bird gets the worm.
Right.
Wait, how did Destiny get her idol clue thing? Was that also through tree mail?
No, she picked the letter M, which is the 13th,
The 13th
letter of the
letter.
alphabet.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm surprised Hannah didn't talk about that.
Michael, I just renamed you,
Oh, thank you. Yep, I was doing that.
and I will make you a co-host and see if you can do things.
Yeah, I couldn't get back into the main chat for some reason, so that was super. I don't know what was going on. It might just be my new computer
that I don't have set up right or whatever.
Are we playing Danger Word tonight?
Mm-hmm.
No.
I
What
love
is
that.
Danger Word?
Blind leading the blind.
Yeah, blind.
Oh,
yeah. That one's always
The
fun.
most fun.
The most fun.
Maybe we're getting some pick your poison though if we're doing something where some people have the opportunity to be immune again. It's a classic. We shall see.
You don't know.
No, I don't. I'm making guesses.
Oh, and of course, I have people being late. Sean's coming back from work. He's going to be late.
Don't they understand they shouldn't work on Pandora Day?
So I guess he wanted to take his kids to the beach this weekend, so he traded a shift. I was like, well, that's poor planning.
Why do the kids have to go to the beach? You're playing
why
Pandora.
prioritize your children?
Life's a beach.
Sounds awful. All right, so I'm just waiting on 2.
So it's just Alex, Destiny, and Josh in a room right now. I could just imagine the interesting awkwardness.
Maybe I don't know.
I also find it so interesting how people gravitate and are so magnetized to Alex Blizzard because apparently people know his like cutthroat nature and his villainous whatevers. I feel like in my first, I don't know, like if I knew that, I wouldn't want to be a part of that. But I think he's also just such a nice guy that you kind of like, oh, give it a pass.
Well, there's also this sense of like, if I can align with a villain and work with the villain and get to the end with the villain, I win, right?
Yes.
Like people are going to like me more.
Yes.
So I'm going to potentially have the better shot. The problem is that Alex is making these deals with everybody else.
Yes. Yes. A talker, a smooth talker.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Alex also, like, to me, he has such a like the radio voice, and
Yes.
it just it draws me in. Like the way he narrates his confessionals and the way he speaks, it's just very dynamic.
Yeah.
I agree. He definitely has that vibe to him.
Mm-hmm. And now for a commercial break.
Yeah, and that's what's fun about I think this entire cast. Like they're all social players. Like they all know how to connect with different people. They all already have connections on the outside, but aren't necessarily like relying on those either.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, definitely. Oh, let's see.
All right, do we want to watch any confessionals or? We're kind of already at the time, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there we go.
All right, we probably will start a few minutes late just because Sean says about 4 minutes from his house, so we'll probably wait for that.
Okay.
But I'm going to go get things set up.
Cool.
And I'll see y'all later. Don't wuss out and go to bed early this time, all right?
He was tired. It was
a very long week the week before.
It was the worst decision I ever made to do Survival Challenge and then Pandora premiere literally the
next day.
Never again. All right, see you guys later.
All right, bye. Yeah, that's last week I feel like was a rough week for a lot of y'all.
I mean, I watched until the end of the episode. But I definitely didn't stay for the commentary.
Mhm.
Wait, did I finish watching? Who went home? Oh, Caro?
Caro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah,
And then
she
the
was the
Jacob
last.
Land side.
Were you there for the swap as well, or no? Did you peace out after the vote, but before the swap?
No, I did watch the swap from my
Okay.
bed
Nice.
on a pillow.
Swappy swaps.
Yeah.
Yeah, mostly the commentary at the end was just Justin telling us some stuff about the votes,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
which
Okay.
are now fully updated in the document that I have shared.
So we are gonna just absolutely 100,000% embarrass
Were you embarrassed?
our friend Hannah.
Oh no. Oh yes.
Oh, I haven't watched it yet, so perfect.
Because this is her pump up video. Oh, let me make sure this sound. I love it. It's so much fun to have her on the other side.
Mhm.
Oh. Oh, hello.
I love it.
So good.
So I think we should definitely hear from. Who am I looking for? Oops. What did I do? I don't want you guys to see all that stuff. There we go. Now that you've seen my actual Facebook. Okay. Let's hear from Skylar. I think she's got a really great.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I am super excited.
Sorry, there we go.
So today is day 2, and I am super excited. I'm in a great spot right now. I think the only thing that's making me nervous is if Josh has an idol, which I don't think he has it because he used it on the last tribal council. But Josh is going to be our vote. I have Courtney, Hannah, and I are all together, and we're staying 3 strong. And hopefully, when it comes to merge, we all can keep those 3 strong. But hopefully my idea is all coming in clutch. Josh is going to get out. I'm safe, finally, without any stress. We all gained a really great connection and understanding. And we had a tight 5 in the first few hours of the game. But, you know, we spent a week as 3 girls together. And I've never felt so safe. So hopefully things can go my way. And I can make it further into merge. So today is day 2.
I'm glad she didn't get like swap screwed again like real flip.
I mean, and she's right that Josh doesn't have another idol, but sometimes in Pandora, people do have multiples. It has happened many times. So
It has happened many times.
shouldn't necessarily expect that. Not just me.
No, I know.
But I think the thing we were saying is if Sean did use that swap, that could totally change how safe Skylar is. Now, I don't.
Yeah.
It sounds less likely that he's going to do that. But if Sean took Hannah away from her and put someone unknown back in, or someone who maybe was more likely to work with Josh and Christina, then Skylar's safety could be gone so fast.
Yeah.
Right. And so it's always, and first of all, hi, William. How are you?
Hey.
Hi, William.
Yeah, and I think that's the fear of going into a situation feeling safe, right? Like I don't ever remember playing Survivor and ever going to a tribal council feeling safe, because the minute I did, that's when I got idled out or voted out or whatever the case was.
Yeah.
So it's scary to think that she feels so safe because there's so much going on without her knowledge that it could totally crumble in her face. I don't want it to, but it could.
Yeah, and she said safe twice, so she feels super safe.
Yeah.
She said, I've never felt so safe.
Well, I hate to break it to her, every time I felt super safe, that was when I went home next. So she really should, try to think about all the scenarios where she could possibly go home. You need to be thinking about that.
Yeah.
I agree. All right, and then we've got our friend with the just soothing, friendly voice, but villainous attitude. We've got our friend Alex.
I also love his glasses.
Yeah.
Those are cool specs.
I do not know what I did to earn these people's trust in this game, but first, Sean tells me he wants to make a new trio using his advantage. Me, Hannah, who's a good real-life friend of mine, and himself. And he's going to swap Janine and him, which I've decided I'm not going to warn Janine about. If that's going to happen, I need to be part of the new trio, so I can't be exposed telling secrets already. And then today, Destiny tells me that as long as she says flamingo, ketchup, and skiing in episode 2, she's going to get an idol that we're going to use to get off the bottom. Oh, everyone's telling me their plans, and I love it. I love having the most information. And somehow, down 4-1, these people are confiding in me. I do not.
I mean, he is so charismatic. Yeah, he's got
so
some power.
excited. Yep.
Some power.
And then who's this? I wish Gabe's weren't so long. Like maybe I'll show some of it, but because they're so long, but they're so good. I'm trying to see if anybody has like a really short one we can watch. Oh, you know what? Actually, I think Destiny has a pretty short one. All right, let's watch Destiny real quick, and then we'll check in on the Zoom. Oops. Why is it not? There we go. Oh.
The person sending this video to. Not that you're not production, because you are production. I don't know why I recorded it. But let's see. Mini confessional. Oh, my eyebrows are jacked. Before we get started, I'm tired. As you have seen in my project, I don't feel safe. I know I don't feel safe. I know I'm going to keep getting votes. And the people I have to trust right now are Alex and Sean. And I want to trust them, but I don't. So it makes things like that much harder to know that you have to put your trust in people that you know you shouldn't be trusting. And maybe I'm wrong. I'm going to hope that I'm wrong and everything that they're saying has been honest and true and I'm just an idiot. But I don't trust them. And Sean and or Alex, one of them is lying because they're both saying different stories. So one of them is not being honest, and I don't know which one. I still think that Janine and Josh voted for me, and they're just not telling the truth, and that's okay. Yeah, so we'll see what happens. There is a plan. I have a plan with Alex. I have a plan with Sean. They just made a chat with all three of us together, so hopefully our plans can all come together and we can figure it out. And may the least shady of them all win? I don't even know. So, yeah. Oh, and Sean just sent a message that said Ish is about to go down. So we'll see what that means. For this game, Justin, I'm quick to be eliminated or evicted or whatever it's called in Survivor this round. So thank you for getting me to episode 2. I had a lot of fun playing, even if it stressed me out for a week. Okay, bye.
She's another one that's like I feel like is because people are coming in with such a target on her that I think she would be a lot of fun to watch play, but she's had her back up against the wall, so it's kind of hard to watch her play the way she probably normally would play.
Yeah.
Yeah. Does anybody know which Pandora castaway has ever received the most votes in a single season? Is there like a statistic for that?
I could probably generate that. I do not know off the top of my head. Do you want to include votes that were idled out, like total votes?
I think that we could. Yeah, because I just like started thinking about it, because if people are gonna come in with this preconceived notion about Destiny and just keep voting for her until she either A, gets eliminated, or B, like makes it to the end, I would love to see how many votes she would rack up.
That could definitely be generated. Yes, I don't know off the top of my head. Oh no, that's not the thing I wanted to open.
Aviva, have you created a chart for every season?
I have created charts for all the seasons that I am able to create charts for, and I have been sent additional things from seasons prior to that as well. That I have modeled some of my charts off of. So I do in fact have access to data from before it was on YouTube.
That's cool.
We stand.
I love me some data. Love me some data.
Yeah, I think that would be an interesting statistic to find out, though.
If I had to guess, I really want to say it was Chanel in Heroes Villains.
Okay, let's check. I will tell. Oh no, that is one of the ones I don't have all of the charts on, because he doesn't have season 9 on what he shared with me, and no, I don't think I was generating all the votes at that point when I watched season 9. So I'd have to rewatch that one to figure it out.
Fair enough.
How rude of him, right?
I know. It's terrible. And I think it's a little bit fragmented for season 8 as well. So I would have to rewatch to catch all the votes for those. But that is answerable.
That's cool.
Yeah, and would be really interesting, actually.
I feel like Chanel probably is a good thought. I was also thinking Cody, maybe, from his original season, because I think if we're talking about idled, canceled votes, I think he also has a high number.
I can tell you that one. So season 11, Cody got... Let me get to my other... It's loading. I got a lot of votes last season, too.
You did get a lot of votes. I think you are a contender.
I might be. Let's see. Cody got votes in. Well, no, he was safe. He wasn't in danger through pre-merge. He was safe at the merge vote. He idled out 5 votes at the 9th one. So that's 5, and then he got 7 more. So he got a total of 12. I don't think he's going to be our winner, because he was taken out the next time. It was like we got to merge. He won immunity, then he played an idol, then he was voted out. So wasn't that much.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fun statistics.
Yeah, because Chanel did get voted out of Heroes Villains, and then she came back in, and I got voted out again, and she had the idol all the nullified votes from the idol.
She's probably a good bet. Let me see if I know how many I got.
I got a ton of votes in season 3.
I can tell you that one.
Ooh.
Season 3. Should be able to.
Were there subtitles on season 3 and 4, William?
4 there was.
Yeah, I was going to say 4. I can't remember.
4 was Second Chance.
Nice.
This isn't loading right. Not immediate, but I can generate that. Let's see.
Are you singing a song? I don't think you're crying. I think you're
I'm guessing I had like 13 or 14 votes in season 3. I want to say.
Let's see.
Trying to see if there's anything exciting going on in Zoom.
Yeah.
I don't think that there is.
Also, Aviva, are you not using your AirPods like last week?
No, because apparently it created issues. Issues. So no, I am not. Thank you very much.
Robot Aviva.
I'm all fancy with better plug-in ones now.
Yes.
Are we hearing them in the background there?
I hear a little bit.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're fine. Let's see.
Yeah, you're
William,
fine.
in
I'm just
season
seeing if there's
3,
anything exciting.
William, you're saying you idled out 6 votes, and then
Hot.
you got, I think you,
I said hot.
Oh, yep. And then I think you got 4 more, so that's 10. But I think you were the next one. You didn't get any votes earlier, did you?
Okay.
No, you didn't.
Not as bad as I thought.
No. Actually, Adam got a lot of votes in season 2. I was just seeing his name a bunch because he got votes in one. He got 1 vote there, and then he idled out 6, and then he caught 5 more. So that's also another 12. Oop. Zoom.
NaNoWriMo. I need that.
NaNoWriMo?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm obsessed. This is my calendar that I use every year.
All right, everyone. Welcome to episode 2 of Pandora season 13. Sorry for the delay. We're going to get kicked off right away. I think we have everybody. There's Christina. Okay, great. And Janine, are you around there? I think I saw
She's putting her daughter to bed. She'll be back in just a second.
Okay, perfect. We'll kick off the episode by just paying homage to our fallen comrades, the folks who have been voted out of the game so far. Either directly or indirectly, they have gotten you to this point. So we want to honor their memory. And with that, these are the tribes and where they stand as of right now. We'll see how long they stay in these positions. And just a reminder to please only communicate with those that are in your tribe. I think everyone's been doing a good job with that. But please make sure that you are respecting the rules. Each tribe, you are going to determine 1 leader. So you want to pick 1 leader for your tribe, and you have 1 minute to do so starting right now. So in your tribe chats, pick a tribe leader. You have 1 minute. Time has started. And you have about 10 seconds. In about 10 seconds, I'm going to ask the leaders to please unmute and announce yourself as the leader.
Do we just say it here?
Yes.
Oh, okay, I'm doing it.
That's the time. Time has stopped. Oops, I just set it for another minute.
I'm my tribe's leader.
Courtney, you are, just remind me which tribe you're into. Are you Fitty?
Fitty.
All right. So Courtney. Stefan, you're 1. For which tribe again?
Eidos.
Eidos, great. And so I need a Pandiki leader. Who's that?
And win this round.
What'd you say?
You're muted for like half of that.
Yeah, sorry.
Destiny, I'm the leader. I had something fun. It's just
perfect. Okay, great. So here is what's going to happen. This immunity challenge is called Just Say It Already, and here's how it's going to work. The leader, you will be on mute for the duration of the challenge. I'm going to give you a list of survivor-related terms or phrases that you need to get your tribe mates to say using non-verbal clues only. So you cannot talk. You'll be muted the entire time. Each time any tribe member, any of the other 4 says the word or phrase, you will score a point. The leader will then move on to the next word or phrase. Anybody can answer any time, and I'll say correct, and I'll say the word. So I could say correct chicken if I heard chicken and it was correct. So you'll know that I've heard it and the point has been scored. It must be the exact word. So if the word is swimming, you can't say swim, right? It's got to be the exact word that is on the list. You cannot change the leader at any time. The leader has to stay the same. You cannot skip a word, so you must go in order. So if you're stuck on a word, you got to find a different way to do it. And the leader cannot use any sort of sign language, but if you do want to use numbers, kind of like charade, like first word, second word, that's okay, but no sort of sign language or anything like that. Not mouthing words, you can't write anything down. You know, if it feels like cheating, it's probably cheating. And you may not use any props of any kind, so you can't go get the item and show it. The 2 tribes to score the most points in 3 minutes will win immunity. The losers go to tribal council, but your leader will be safe. You cannot vote your leader out at tribal council. So Stefan, Courtney, and Destiny, you'll be safe no matter what happens. So just know that. So your leader will be immune. Any questions? All right, that's great that there are no questions. So I'm going to put you in your breakout rooms. I'm going to pull chips on the order. Fiddy, you are going to go first. Oh, you can't see. You can't see me. I have these little chips with your names on them. They're in a bag. I just pulled it. Fiddy, you're going to go first. And Pandiki will go second, which means Eidos, you will go third. I'm going to put you in your breakout rooms. I'll give everybody a little bit of time to strategize, and then I'll pop into Fiddy, and we'll go from there. Again, you have 3 minutes for the list of survivor-related terms or phrases. When I pop in there, you can ask me questions as well, so feel free to chat about it as a team and ask me questions at that point. So I'm going to reopen your breakout rooms, and you guys have a few minutes to strategize.
Hey. This is a fun one.
Sorry, I was struggling. I don't know why. Yeah, I love this challenge. I think this is going to be a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah, and I think groups of 5 are a good size for this. I know he's done a mix of things. I think we did this one in 10, didn't we, Davey? I think we did this one in 10. And like roughly this size tribe too.
Yeah. Wasn't it the last challenge of the first episode?
I think so.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then he did this in pairs in season 11, which was really interesting because it was like very hit or miss. Like you really had to be in sync communicating with your one other person. So I think this is basically charades. Mm-hmm. Survivor themed charades is essentially what we got. So
yeah. And
it'll be interesting to see what they try to kind of plan and prep out, like what strategies they come up with. So
yeah,
I'm excited. Should be fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, let's jump into a room then and kind of see what they're thinking. Any particular room you guys want to watch? Just kind of play out their strategy.
Do you want to see Eidos since they're like last? Do you want to see if they have like a strategy like brewing?
Sure.
It's fine.
I think the problem with being on the production side of this is I'm not always listening to what Justin's saying, so I miss like orders of things, so I don't always know what room to go into.
Well,
I have to be better about that.
We got you. It's a team.
The answer is just try to speak louder so you talk at the same time as someone else.
I'm trying. Okay. I'm just trying to like think.
Idle, I would just do like idle just around your neck.
No props. Be careful if
Yeah,
using it
no,
to draft.
I don't
want
know. Like, you want to know how anti-survivor I am right now? I have
I
a freaking
love that.
Janelle and Kaser
I love that
sweatshirt
shirt.
on.
Yeah. Oh, I love that shirt.
I was last year during All Stars, and then the week after it came, Janelle got evicted. I'm like, well, you know, I still stand by it.
You know what? Yes, that's the final two we all deserved and never had.
Oh, did you guys see like the problematic post the Big Brother account made today comparing like Kyland and Claire to Janelle and Kaser? I'm like, I'm not sure. That was not the right thing to do.
Of course they did, you know?
Yeah.
I had to think of any other phrases that we need to.
Maybe even grab the words that Ben put up and do something. So Flint would
Yeah, I
probably
wish we had the list.
Yeah,
fire.
Flint, like a strike, we'd figure that out.
Fire. I wonder if you can just do this.
If we got tribal council.
Okay, I can do this for
You
fire.
can do like
Mike, will Justin tell you to go into room 1?
we might get that.
Or
Usually
That's
he'll
for
he'll
just
message.
Well, what
got
would
you.
tribal council.
Maybe like
He might be
people
messaging
could
now.
be like this, and then vote.
Tribal could be like this.
Oh yeah.
Maybe, and then council.
Coming, Justin.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Something, and I was like, oh no.
Oh, also we could like do that thing where we make Courtney's video bigger so we can see her better. I think it's called speaker view.
Yep, got it.
Oh, but
I don't know if that will work because she won't be
Yeah.
speaking. So just
You
keep that in
can
mind.
you can pin her though if you can. Yeah.
Dinner. Okay.
She's big on mine now.
Yeah, that would be
There we go.
that'd be
Got it.
awkward.
Courtney, do you have any
You'll
questions?
you'll see
before
everybody
I
else, but not her.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
You should mute
Travis,
yourself.
I'm a little concerned that
Once
she did
I
that
hit
for that.
enter on the list, Court, you
I missed like all of what she said, so I don't really.
go right away. Just a reminder, you can't skip words. And once I hear it from anybody, I will confirm that I heard it. If you don't hear me confirming it, it means I didn't hear it. So shout it out, indicate for them to repeat something like
Mike,
that.
do you want to pin her video too so she's bigger on our end?
Do we see enough?
Who are
of,
we
like,
doing?
in case
Courtney,
you-
right?
Courtney's the leader, yeah.
Stuff, like, do you have space to stand? I guess.
Ooh.
Courtney.
Oh no, is she frozen?
I'm glad I asked.
Oh, good. I thought it was on my end. I was like, why is she black? Oh no.
Oh, there she is.
Oh, there she is. Okay, good.
Oh god, I had a heart attack for a moment.
All right, Courtney, you good?
All right.
You got this, Court.
All right. Your 3
Well, I kind of
minutes.
like this because we can still see the four of them, but she's bigger.
Yes.
Survivor, tribe, alliance.
5 is correct. Go.
Shelter, tarp,
Tent.
camp,
Camp,
island,
correct. Go.
immunity idol, immunity necklace. Immunity necklace, immunity challenge, immunity. 3 words.
Hidden immunity idol.
Yeah.
Hidden immunity idol.
Correct. Go.
Okay. Blindside.
Correct. Go.
Is Hannah the only one playing?
It's just Hannah.
Drop your
Drop your
bus.
butt.
Correct. Go.
Fishing. Fish or
Fishing
stab.
spear.
Spear.
Fishing.
Spear fishing.
Fishing pole.
First word. Second word. Oh, first word.
Fishing.
Real. Fishing. Fishing reward.
Second word. Stab.
What's the fishing tool that
Oh,
you use?
spear. Fishing spear.
Correct. Go.
Hannah is rocking this.
Circle. Idol.
Survivor. No. Rice.
Coconut.
Reward.
Bird. Go.
Tarp. Shelter.
Tartan. Correct. Go.
Blindside.
Backstab.
Backstab. They had blindside earlier, I think.
Oh yeah.
Next word, Courtney.
Voting. Tribal council. Vote.
Place your vote.
Voting booth. One word.
Earn. Vote. Right.
Tribal.
Parchment.
You open it, you write it.
Christina, you might have said it. I just didn't hear it very well.
Parchment.
Parchment's correct. Go.
Okay, the next one's backstab.
Backstab.
Correct. Go.
Open.
The knife.
One
word.
word.
Door.
Twist.
Twist is correct. Go.
Two words. 3 words.
3 syllables. 3 words.
First
word.
About 15 seconds.
Drive.
Wiggle.
Drive.
Wiggle
Drive
hard.
the boat. Wiggle the. Wiggle the.
Steer the boat.
What?
All right, time has expired.
What was that one?
That one was ride or die.
Oh.
All right, you guys got 11.
11.
Congrats.
Wow, impressive.
How do you feel the ankle? That's awesome.
What was that
All
one that I
right,
got?
I will
That
be
was-
back. Please don't discuss. Obviously, don't talk to anybody outside of your truck.
That was good. I
That
don't
was
think
really good.
I don't think they win though. I think another tribe's going to do better than that.
Ride or die seems hard.
Yeah.
Ride or die is going to catch some people, but I think
Yeah.
somebody's going to get
They just need 11. 11's to beat.
I think Destiny is the leader, so we can pin
All
her.
right, hello. Destiny, do you have any questions before I force you to mute yourself?
Where are you sending the list?
It'll be in our one-on-one.
Why is it on the top now?
And you're going to set Destiny where like she's the only person on screen the entire time, right?
I am not. I am not going to.
Okay. Okay.
We could do it
can
ourselves.
we
You
could do
just
that.
you can pin her.
Yeah.
There's a pin. There's ways to do it.
Are
Okay.
you gonna
just
say
wanted to make
correct when we get it right?
I am. So you'll hear me
Okay.
say correct. Sometimes I say the word. Sometimes I just say correct. Go.
Okay, that's fine.
Is it full screen versus not full screen, Mike?
Yes.
Can you see the ketchup on my shirt?
No, it's
As long as we're prepared.
Ooh, that was ketchup. She said ketchup, guys.
Oh.
But I don't know if it counts here. It's got to be in the main chat or tribal council.
Well,
I
it's
think
when
it counts.
production is
Yeah.
in the Zoom with her. That's when.
I know, but I think
once I hit the words in, your 3 minutes will start.
we'll find out. We'll find out.
Yeah.
We'll get clarification.
Did she say skiing and flamingo or no?
I heard ketchup. I haven't heard
I'm
skiing
sure
or
that
flamingo,
I
but I'm
hear
not
what you're
sure.
saying. If I think I might hear it, I might just say, "Hey, I think you said it, but I couldn't quite hear it." Just repeat yourself, because sometimes mics are a little crazy. So I do try to like listen the best I can. Remember, Destiny, you can't skip any words. It has to be the exact words. Just make sure you know which word you're on. I think that's it. Here we go. Your 3 minutes starts in 3, 2, 1, go.
Right.
Water well.
5,
Swimming.
courage, go.
Shelter.
Tent.
Tent. Wood. Tarp.
Tarp.
Shelter. Tribe. Camp.
Camp.
Camp, yes, heard.
Camp.
Go.
Hidden. Immunity.
idol.
Immunity idol.
Hidden
Correct,
immunity idol.
go.
Hidden. Vote. Secret vote. Extra vote.
Hidden.
Hidden side.
One word.
One word.
Hidden.
Oh, it's
Hit.
blind.
Hide.
Oh, she's hide.
Blindside.
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 Go.
Yes, Janine.
Buff.
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 Three words. Drop your bus.
Drop
Drop your
Drop your
buffs.
bus, heard.
Drop your
Go.
buffs.
Fishing.
Fishing. Fishing line. Fishing pole.
Fishing. Oh, spear. Fishing spear.
Fishing rod.
Hawaiian
Spear,
sling.
yes,
Okay.
heard. Go.
Rice.
Eating.
What I thought.
Whole
Coconut.
rice.
Coconut, heard. Go.
Tarp.
Tent.
Tent.
Tarp.
Tarp,
Pet-
heard. Go.
Vote.
Vote.
Voting.
Vote.
Voting.
Parchment.
Legacy
The
advantage.
parchment.
Heard.
Oh,
Go.
parchment. Nice. Back.
Back.
Backstab.
Backstab. Heard. Go.
One
One
word.
word.
One word.
Turned around.
Turn around.
Spin.
Spin.
Flip.
Dizzy.
Twist.
Turn over. Turn
Twist.
over. Flip over.
Twist.
Twist.
Go.
Turn over.
Good.
3 words.
Three words.
First word. Ride.
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 Coattails to the end.
Ride or die.
Ride or die.
Die.
One word.
One word.
One word.
Angry. Yell.
Traitor.
Scream.
Fuss. Yell.
Traitor. Betrayal. Enemy.
Backstab. Betrayal.
Backstab. Betrayal. Enemy. And villain.
Fuck you. You're out. Eliminated. I'm voting for you.
I'm voting for
one
you.
word.
I'm not aligned with you.
It's one word.
Is it just betray?
Unaligned.
Enemy.
Opposite.
Ally.
No, I know what this word is. When you get voted out of Survivor, what is it?
Or is it just
you're
lot?
Not eliminated. You were.
Because they said betrayal.
Your
boot.
Your tribe has spoken. Or your toast. You're dead.
We need something else. We need one word.
15 seconds.
I feel like it might just be betray, and they said
Yeah.
betrayal.
Yell, scream.
Because she's saying it's a
Screaming. Yell.
Oh, this is so bad. I'm so close.
Maybe not.
Backstabbing.
Stab. Betrayal. Betray.
Backstabber.
All right. Time has expired.
Lie. You said lie.
It was lie.
Liar.
He's done that one.
Did I say liar?
It's
You said
lie. It's just
lying.
It's just lie.
It was lies,
No,
plural.
That's tough. That's tough.
Lies.
Oh, she said flamingo.
All right, you guys got
She
12.
said
That's so
flamingo.
good.
Yeah.
Okay, she said flamingo. Yeah.
We have 12 though. 12 is
Oh
good.
yeah, y'all. Good job.
That's fucking good.
All right. I'm going to pee really quick.
I'm leaving until she says the other word because I don't think either of them counted.
I think they do.
I could be wrong. I
I think
remember
they
specifically
did, but
saying
we'll
main
see.
chat and
I think
tribal
he
council.
said as long as production is in the room with you, is I believe
enough.
what Justin said. That's what we'll ask him.
Yeah, because Jen Moon did it in the
And pick your poison.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's true.
Okay. Nice.
Oh.
Who's it? Stefan, right?
Yes, Stefan is their leader.
My bandwidth is low.
And I think if you want them on the side, if you make it full screen, they'll go to the side.
I know. I'm just annoyed.
Oh
at
yeah,
my
he's
internet right
practicing.
now.
Wait, keep going.
So they got 12, right? I think. Yeah. Andiki got
Telling to
12.
vote, reading to vote. No. Voted out?
How many words?
All right, let's move on for this one. What is it? This one? Okay. Oh wait, yeah.
What was it?
Yeah, what was that one?
That was tree mail.
Tree mail. Okay.
Oh,
We should have went.
like
Yeah, I'd do like big like a tree.
Tree and like an envelope.
Or then just point to yourself.
Just opening an
or
envelope.
just do
for me.
tree yoga pose. Yeah. Just give us a tree and we'll get it.
All right, all right.
Oh
Stefan,
yeah, he's here.
do you have any questions before we get started?
Made it.
So I can still do like numbers as far as like fingers go. So I can do like 5 or 4. Okay.
I hope that he doesn't overthink it.
Oh guys, don't forget to
I think they'll be
Stefan in the middle.
Do we type it in the chat or do we say it out loud?
You'll say it out
Say it
loud.
out loud.
Yep. And just make sure I hear it. So I'll do my best to listen. So Stefan, if someone's got it and I'm just not hearing it, like get them to repeat it.
Will I be able to unmute to say, hey, this person said it?
No.
Okay.
Let's
Just indicate for them to continue to repeat. Once
can
I
I just-
send the list, that's when your 3 minutes will start.
Go for
I
the
have a
easiest
question.
ones if you can, Stefan. Go for whichever ones you feel are easiest.
I was gonna
No,
say.
he's got to go in order. You
In
cannot skip
order.
any word.
Okay, we can't skip any?
Cannot.
No.
Okay, that sucks. Oh yeah.
Oh, I was charmed by that.
That's like that
All
sucks.
right.
You got this, Stefan. Yeah, you got this.
And once I hear it, I'll
Quick dab.
go or correct with the word, so you'll know that I heard it.
Correct, and then the word.
Yeah. All right. Once I hit the thing in here, your time will start. And your words will be sent in 3, 2, 1, go.
Tribe.
Tribe. Heard. Go.
Tree.
Shelter.
Camp,
Shelter.
build a shelter.
Tarp.
Roof.
Sleep.
Sleep under the
Head
shelter.
over your roof.
How many words?
I felt like he said
One
camp.
word.
No.
Roof.
I thought I heard it too.
Hut.
Sleeping. Sleep.
I don't think.
Comfort.
Bed.
Maybe they said tent.
I don't think I've heard camp.
Oh, okay.
I think I've just heard tent and sleep and shelter.
You got it.
Freaking out.
Yeah.
Stay calm.
Merge feast. No.
Camp.
Said it.
Oh,
Okay.
cool. Immunity. Idol. Use immunity. Tribal council.
Fire represents your life.
Use immunity idol.
Hidden immunity.
Hidden immunity
Hidden
idol.
idol. Heard. Go.
Blindside.
Blindsided.
Blindside.
Wow.
Heard. Go.
Okay,
They
Nicole.
practiced that.
To drop your buff.
Drop your buff. Heard. Go.
Oh, catch
Flag.
and fish. Fishing.
Two words.
Challenge. 2
Fishing
words.
spear.
Spear fishing.
Fishing spear. Heard. Go.
Yes.
They said that, yeah.
Nice, Ben.
Coconuts.
Wow.
Tribe.
No.
Camp. Shelter.
Merge.
How many
Building
words?
a shelter. Rain.
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 Rainstorm.
Protect from the rain.
Harp.
Harp.
Yeah,
Heard.
I got
Go.
it.
Immunity. Voting.
Voting.
Vote.
Vote.
Tallying the votes. Oh, parchment.
Parchment. Heard. Go.
Good job, Bridge.
Backstab.
Backstab. Heard. Go.
Spinning. Circle. What? One word.
Do this.
Swap.
Dizzy. Roof.
Do these guys know how to
Hurricane,
like do the
weather.
twist?
Box. Voting. Tribal
Pandora's
council.
box unleashed.
Pandora's box. Does not count. No. Idol.
Switch.
Oh,
All right.
Steve
Time
got power.
has stopped.
Oh
I think we
no!
So you guys got 10.
Nicole.
Oh.
That one was.
Yes. That's tough. That's tough though.
All right.
I'm
They had
sorry.
a bunch that they like
So
knew
close.
immediately too.
Yeah. It's the curse of going last too.
I like how Justin just says.
The fact that we had like built-in things for multiple things got us through so many.
I am so happy that we talked about coconut.
So are we, Stefan. So are we.
I think
my tits. I called it a day.
Do we think it's Nicole?
Yeah, because this is the tribe going.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's definitely gonna.
Tarp, I am surprised we got that.
Oh. You need to send me that NaNoWriMo page.
From 2015.
Yeah.
Well, it's still the
same.
same.
It's
It's the same
30
schedule.
days in
Yeah.
November, no matter what.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's not like February.
Computer issues, so I'm not sure if he's back yet.
Oh, what's happening?
Well, so Stefan doesn't have a vote. We're going to the tribal council that only has 4 votes.
Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah.
Tyler, are you there? Just off
What?
video.
He's safe.
Stefan is immune. Yeah,
That's
exactly.
good.
He was leader, so he's safe.
Oh my gosh.
This is a very, very, very close challenge. In fact, the difference between first and second was 1 point, and the difference between second and third was 1 point.
Had a
Only
shock
2
face is
points
the best.
spread.
Yeah.
Congratulations goes to Pandiki. You are immune. And Fiddy, you are immune. So I'm sorry, Atos. With 10 points, you are just 1 shy of second place. So Fiddy got 11 points and Pandiki got 12 points. So Pandiki, you are our overall winner. Congratulations.
Good job by all of them, though. I've usually seen the last place team get like 4 or 5.
Strategize, Pandiki and Fiddy. You have a little bit of time, a little bit of a break. Grab a drink, use the restroom, chat it up a little bit more with each other, and
why is he not
we'll
showing
be back in a little
himself?
bit. Your room is back open.
He might just have forgotten that his video is off.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes he does that.
All right. So what do we think?
Oh my gosh. I mean, if you go on former tribe lines, Ben and Bridget were together on Diki, Gabe and Nicole were together on Fiddy, and Stefan doesn't have a vote. Will he have told anyone that he doesn't have a vote? I don't know. That's the question.
But Nicole and Bridget are friends outside of the game. So that creates kind of a dynamic that puts Ben and Gabe kind of on the outside of something.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's gonna go to Rox.
Nicole also has an idol, I thought. I have written down she has an idol, but we didn't talk about that.
You're right. It wasn't on the chart, but I remember that was true. Was she just first in the Zoom?
I think so.
Or 13th in the Zoom or something.
Something, yeah.
Something.
I wrote that down too from last time.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I think Justin had told y'all at the end of the stream.
I think so too.
I think you're right.
Yeah, there was something that happened that she got at the end of the episode.
I think she might have just been 13th in the Zoom, and so she got, and that was why her tribe had a disadvantage, right? They had a disadvantage that first one. So she did the classic swap.
Right. Yeah.
Right. She did the classic swap. Yeah. So I feel like this could go so many ways. Like, we don't know if Stefan has told anyone about his lost vote. We don't know if they're going to go based on former tribe lines. We don't know if they're going to go based on other connections. Do you think that they would stay deadlocked and go? I mean, we'll see. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be crazy. Do we want to see if there's any chat happening in either of the? I mean, I assume that Atos is going to be quietly all just messaging each other.
Probably,
but who knows?
Let's go to Pandiki.
See them celebrate.
Yeah, see them celebrate. Maybe hear Destiny say skiing.
No, we wouldn't get anything here. Because Justin also has to be in the Zoom.
Ooh. Oh.
When did she say Josh got the most votes, but he idled out the kid. I can't remember his name. Jacob. It's Jacob.
Oh, she got them all. We must have missed the first one then.
See, I'm excited for you to get on a tribe with Ben and just snipe him in your daughter's name. Because didn't you say she doesn't like people named Ben? Or was that a joke?
Olivia told everybody she doesn't like people named Ben.
Exactly. That's what
I was like,
So fucking annoyed. Like,
Oh,
no,
you're
literally,
back, though. What happened?
as soon as
We
it
won.
started, I saw that.
He's like-
way to go, everyone else but me. No, literally, it was like, as soon as he was like, "Are you ready to get started?" She just froze, and then I could hear people like, and my computer just completely froze. So I wanted to be on, I wanted to be wired on internet, and
what they don't
and we were
understand
supposed to
is
set
that
up
we're
the
actually
computer
playing the
for that,
mole,
but,
and Joshua's the mole.
I don't want to go into it, but I yelled at my husband about it. But yeah, but
You're
I'm
good,
glad that
though.
we won.
We're here. Yeah, we're good. We're chilling.
Don't stress it.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
it just really frustrates me because, like I told, like weeks ago, I was like, "Oh, we need to set because we have an extra high-powered computer." I was like, "We need to set that one up," and he was like, "Okay, I will." And then he waited till literally the last minute after I had reminded him several times, and then he was like, "Oh, I ordered the wrong part. It's not going to work." And I was like, "Well, I can wire it. It doesn't have to even be wireless. I can just wire it." And then it completely messed up the computer. So I was like, "Well, I'll just use my laptop." But I don't know. It's very frustrating. So
This is a nice setup view you have, though.
Well,
I did like the other one also.
My husband's is very nice. My husband's has three monitors and it's high speed. Everything for him is great.
My ADD would be like, bitch, where do you look?
Yeah, I literally don't.
Oh, man. Well,
I use
honestly,
3
keep your ass
monitors
on
at
the
work.
How? I can literally barely do one. Zoom is hard for me. I'm like, weird.
One of them just stays emails because I get emails all day, and I have to like train my brain not to drop everything when I get a new email because I like instantly just want to do it, and then I do nothing else that I'm supposed to do. I'm like, I gotta just cancel this email thing. But yes, Josh, exhale the energy, shake it off. Nothing happened. We won. It's fine.
I had a feeling you were doing really well. Because I could kind of hear, and I was like, oh, I could hear them getting some, but it was like every fourth word. But literally, you completely froze, and then the other people, I could see like a frame every 7 seconds. And it was fine, right? Like before we started, when we were testing everything, and you're like, "Can you see me?" It's completely fine. Literally, it was like, he was like, "Okay, are you ready to get started?" On your.
But just so like that. You know how when we got 12, the Fiddy got 11, and then the last place team got 10. So it was very close, though.
Wow. What were the what were the hard words?
We got stuck on lie.
We didn't even discuss.
Oh, lie.
Lie.
That's a hard one,
We were
right?
saying
That's when we got
lying,
stuck on.
liar, but we didn't say lie.
And it's actually lies. So you would have had to get the S in there too. That's hard.
But we did get hard ones.
Blindside was a good one because we hadn't talked about it.
Camp.
And we got that.
Hidden immunity idol, blindside, drop your buffs, fishing spear, coconut, tarp, parchment, backstab, twist, ride or die.
Parchment was good. Parchment, when we got that, I was like, oh, parchment. Wow.
Who got parchment?
This
I think
guy.
it was Sean.
This guy.
Good job, Sean. Also, hi.
That one, my jaw dropped because I'm like, voting. I like him repeating myself.
Can we take it a second to acknowledge that Sean?
Let's go check out the other winning team.
Sounds good.
So that does suck for Josh though, having technical difficulties. I think he had some in the first episode too, if I remember correctly.
It really sucks in orcs. People definitely take that into account.
I have to say there was the people that were voted out could go to like to an exile island kind of thing, but it was called MIA camp. And
she's just talking about Real Foot.
When I got to the challenge to figure out
No one
who
cares
was
about Real Foot.
like cornhole.
Real Foot was fun.
And
I'm only teasing.
I know.
I'm really bad at cornhole. We all were hoping it was endurance, because if it was endurance, I could have done it. But also, I hurt my ankle the night before.
Oh no.
So my whole footwork and everything, like I couldn't balance on one foot unless it was on my good foot, and then I could just balance like that. So if it's anything balancing, I don't think I could have done it that day. But we did a bunch. One of my favorite ones was definitely our first challenge, and it's like you had the buckets and you had to throw the
All right.
water.
Justin is at Tribal, so here we go. This is my advertisement for NaNoWriMo. This episode is brought to you by NaNoWriMo.
You know I love anchor charts. That's the reason why I'm drawn to it. Doesn't matter how old it is.
All right. Welcome, Atos, to Tribal Council. This is your first Tribal as this group. So I'm going to go around and ask a couple questions, and then we'll get to the votes. And don't vote just yet. All right. So first things first, I'll go to you, Nicole. How has the week in between been? Has it been full of strategy? Has it been super busy personally? What's your life been like, and how do you think that's affected the game?
Oh, geez. I mean, this week for me was probably one of my busiest weeks I'm going to have during this game. We played the most important team for our Quidditch tournament, so it's been hard for me to, like, build relationships this week. But I really love everyone on this tribe, and I want to get to know people. And now that, like, I have a gap for 2.5 weeks, I'm hoping I can do that. So yeah, it's definitely been a challenge. But I mean, we got to strategize a little bit this morning, which was fun. And I've been able to build a little bit connections here and there, which has been good.
And Gabe, how about for you with the time zone difference and all that? Is it come into effect in the game so far, you think, or not been a big deal?
I don't think it has affected. For instance, just to grab some, like Bridget probably is awake at the same time as I am, just out of her night shifts. So I think people have been pretty kind towards that or pretty equal amongst us regarding that.
Okay. Stefan, as the leader, you are safe. You cannot be voted for. Do you feel like if you didn't have that safety, because you were the leader, you could be vulnerable this round?
I have absolutely no clue. But like I've just been informed by you, I don't have a vote, Justin, so I can't really do too much right now.
All right. Ben, what is driving this
but
vote?
like
Are
I've
you
just
looking
been
at future challenges and kind of who's contributing? Are you looking at who you can trust? What's the most important factor for you? Oh, you're on mute, sir.
I wouldn't say challenge performance, because I think I think almost all of us scored points in that last challenge. We just ended up losing by 1 point. And I feel like we're all like in the game to like, so when we do get to a challenge, we're going to give it our all. As far as what this vote comes down to, it's just people that we've made relationships with and what we're going to do with those relationships and how we see the tribe moving forward.
All right. And Bridget, has there been much talk about the merge or what's coming up next, or if there might be another swap? Has there been much speculation of what's coming next?
I feel like there has been, but there's just so many different ideas of like, I don't watch this. I've never gone back and looked at things. Some people have, some people I feel like have watched a lot. So like there's so many different options that I genuinely don't know what's going on and what's going to happen. So there's a lot of different options. There just is.
All right. With that, if there's anything anybody else would like to say before we vote, now would be the time to do so. All right. Then please send me the name of the person you would like to vote out, just their first name, to me privately on Facebook Messenger, in our one-on-one chat, not in your tribe chat, not on Zoom. Let's do that as soon as you can, please.
Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. There we go.
Wow. So that's a move to just be like, I have no vote. I wonder if he had told each of them individually already, or if like that was him outing it.
I think he
had told them.
Yeah.
I think so too.
I think he had to in his situation. Like he's not getting voted out anyway, so he knows he's safe. So why not just let people know, hey, I don't have a vote, like figure it out.
Right. And based off the reactions of everyone else, it didn't seem like it was a big deal. So,
But that means they know that they're in a potential tie situation, right? They know that it's only 4 votes.
Flashbacks to the beginning of season 12.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
People
Oh my God.
before.
Such small tribes.
That was cruel.
Such small tribes.
I heard cool at first, and I realized you said cruel. and I was
Oh,
like,
yes, they're cruel.
That is right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
cruel.
Yeah. When Justin said there were going to be 5 tribes of 4, I was like, that's going to be
It was ridiculous.
Oh, wow, that was fast.
In red, the person will be asked to leave the Zoom immediately.
Oh my God.
Communicate with them. And if you are the
Maybe
one
Ben?
who not communicate with anybody left in the game, we want to try to keep this as pure an experience as possible. So please not talk to anybody left in the game. If anybody has a hidden immunity idol and you would like to play it, now would be the time to do so.
Let's see.
All right, with that, we'll get to the vote.
This is not a hidden immunity idol, but yeah, it's not. I was going to do it earlier, but I'm
How
sorry.
dare you trick
Right
us?
when you started to speak.
It's too cool not to play.
So any votes for Ben will count. Here we go. First vote. Ben does count. 1 vote for Ben.
Does count.
Vote.
But I don't think it's going to be him.
Bridget. 1 vote Ben, 1 vote Bridget. Next
Come
vote.
on, rocks.
Bridget.
Wow.
1 vote Ben, 2 votes Bridget. 1 vote left.
Wow.
As Pandora's box has been opened, there'll be 1 less vote than you might imagine.
Than you might imagine.
Our final vote is for Bridget. Bridget, I'm sorry, the tribe has spoken.
Rip.
Why?
Whoa.
Now I can go like live my life. But have fun.
Sorry.
I'm really sorry.
No worries. Bye.
Thanks, Bridget.
Wow. I'm shook.
Okay.
I'm sure.
That sucked.
My pencil's also broken, so I can't put an X next to her name.
Who would have sharpened her?
I did like Bridget as well. I really wish we didn't lose that challenge. I was hoping we could stay together as long as we could.
Aw.
Yeah, I mean that's just the typical thing that you say, though.
Exactly.
I'm guessing that because she was busy, that
voted
they used
out
that as an
at the
excuse
last
to get her out.
So Bridget is no longer in the game. All right. I need to get back to this. All right. Up next, we are moving right along. Just a reminder, please do not communicate with Bridget in any way, whether you're on her tribe or not. I just have to remove her from the tribe chat. All right. All right, we're moving on to our next immunity challenge. It is called the Black Hole, and here's how it will work. If you are uneven, so the two tribes that just won immunity, you will have to sit somebody out. They cannot participate in the challenge in any way. So just keep that in mind.
Oh,
You
I
can't
hate
sit
this
people out,
challenge.
same people out in back-to-back challenge.
Wait.
There will be a board with 16 boxes on it.
I love this challenge.
Oh, but doing it in the diamond shape one.
Tiles for each tribe, numbered 1 through 5.
I
One at a
hated
time,
this
tribes are gonna
challenge.
place
Ugh.
one of their numbered tiles on one of the lettered
Oh,
boxes.
yeah.
All right.
I've always had
Each round you'll have about 30 seconds to place your tiles. So we want to move this along. We're running.
So it's 3 tribes doing it.
Have a certain amount of time. To
That's
place
how my
tiles.
in a
season did
diamond
it.
shape one.
All the numbers have been
It's
placed. There will
so
be one
because
box
like
left
nobody
over.
really has a
50
say in
total
anything.
tiles and
It's
60
really whoever the
one box left over.
speaker
That
is.
box becomes a black hole. Any boxes that are directly touching the black hole will score points for the tribe that is associated with that tile. In
I'm
this
gonna put
case,
us in the
points are
background.
bad, so you do not want points. Whichever tribe has the most total points touching that black hole will lose immunity and will go to tribal council. So points are bad. In the event that 2 tribes have the same amount of points, we'll do a second round between just those 2 tribes as a tiebreaker. The winner of the previous immunity challenge, so that would be Pandiki. You'll determine the order in which the tribes will place tiles. So what we want the order to be. So you can determine that. This is what it looks like. So once again, what we'll do, oh, you can't see that anymore. Hold, please. Is Pandiki, you'll say, I want to put my 1 on letter J. I will then move the 1 to the letter J and so forth. Once the tile is used, you cannot use it again, obviously. Once a box is covered, you can't go to that box again. And you want the least amount of points touching the black hole. All right, so first up, I need to know who from Fiddy and who from Pandiki are sitting out. If you can unmute and just say that you're sitting out, that would be great. Anybody want?
I'm sitting out for Pandiki.
All right, Sean is sitting out. And from Fiddy, who's it gonna be? Anybody? Anybody? Somebody unmute and say I'm sitting out, please. Gotta move this along.
I'm sitting out.
All right, Courtney is sitting out. Great. So Courtney and Sean, please do not communicate in the tribe chat during the challenge. Please, if you want to say like, go team, blue, you can do that, but please do not contribute to the challenge in any way. I'll keep an eye on those, but obviously I can't watch everything.
Can I ask a question, Justin?
Yes, Alex.
Does this snake, or does it literally just go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3?
It will go 1, 2, 3,
in the
1, 2,
same
3.
order.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Okay, just wondering. Thank you.
Yes. And so I do need Pandiki, anybody but Sean, to tell me what order you would like the tribes to go in. Anybody out there on Pandiki want to tell me the order?
Sorry, we were still getting it ready.
Can I ask how many rounds there are going to be?
There will be 5 rounds because there are 15 tiles, 5 tiles for each of you.
Okay.
All right, Pandiki, I need the order.
Okay, sorry. We're gonna go first. we're gonna go reverse order there. We'll go first. Fiddy will go second. Atos will go third.
Okay, great. So Pandiki, I will need your first placement. I'll give you, again, 30 seconds to make that decision. You'll just let me know the number and which letter you want to place it on. Once again, I want to make sure everyone's clear that the points are bad and the number on your tile is how many points that tile is worth. So if the number 5 is touching the black hole, it's worth 5 points. If the number 3 is touching the black hole, it's worth 3 points, and so on and so forth, okay?
I'm sorry, to clarify, how many black holes will there be?
There will only be one. There are 15 tiles and 16 boxes. So there'll be one black hole at the end of all of this. Whoever has the most points based on the numbers on the tiles touching the black hole will lose.
All right, we are gonna do 5A on Pandiki.
5A. All right. Great. Fiddy, you're next. Just need someone to unmute and tell me. Your 30 seconds starts now. About 10 seconds, Fiddy. I just need someone to unmute and tell me.
Yeah, 5P, please.
5P. Great. Atos, your time starts now.
We're gonna go 5G.
5G. Great. Pandiki, you are up next. Your time has started.
Can we do 4B as in boy, please?
Yeah, boy.
Thank you.
All right. Fiddy, your time has started. Got about 10 seconds, Fiddy.
Oh, yeah, can we do 4O, please?
4 on O. Great. Atos, your time has started.
We'll do D4.
D4. Great. Pandiki, your 30 seconds has started.
We'll do 3C.
3C. All right. Fiddy, your time has started.
Can you do 3N, please?
3N. And Atos, your time has started.
We'll go with 3H.
3H. All right. Pandiki.
We are gonna go 2E.
2E. All right. Fiddy.
Be 2L.
2L. And Atos.
2K.
2K. All right. Pandiki.
We will do 1F.
1 on F. And Fiddy.
1M, please.
M. And Atos.
1I.
1I. Great. Good work, everyone. You have made it a three-way tie.
That means we're all safe, right?
That means you're all going to tribal council. No, we will do the tiebreaker. Just hold 1 minute for me.
Bunch of smarties.
Wow, I didn't
I mean, I could see a tie. I didn't think
A bunch of bright people.
I was thinking the same thing. I thought it was two people would tie.
I thought they were all going to trouble for a second. Like I was like, oh no.
I mean, I wouldn't put it past the realm of possibility.
It's Christina on our side now. Hi, Christina.
We're one big tribe right now.
I know. Oh, I forget. Are we allowed to talk during this time or no?
Yes,
that's totally fine.
No, I haven't met.
Okay.
So it's nice to meet you, Joshua. Or Josh, if you go by Josh.
Oh, yeah, nice to meet you. Yeah, I'm Joshua in this game, but normally I'm Josh.
Who else? Is everybody here? The whole squad here?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Hello, everybody.
Going Sean,
Hey, guys.
Hannah.
Hello. Hey, friends. Missed some of you. Nice to see some of you again. Hi.
Happy belated birthday, Janine.
Thank you. I'm officially 30 and I have bangs. Not really. They're long.
Those are not bangs.
But they're not real bangs.
Calling those bangs. Those are not bangs.
Listen.
I say we all
big thing to do. I can
The
just
curtain
do
bangs.
it. Yeah. If I put my hair in a ponytail, well, my lighting sucks right now. But if I put my hair in a ponytail, it come down to like here. Whatever. Nobody cares about my bangs.
All right.
On to the
For
next
the
thing.
tiebreaker, you will need to select one person to be your hero. They will be the one person to compete in the tiebreaker. You have 1 minute to do so. 1 minute to pick a person. I will let you know. I will let you know this person will not be safe at tribal. Just so you know, there's no.
I'll do it.
You have 1 minute. I'll be back.
Thanks, Alex.
Yeah.
Okay, so Alex is going for Pandiki.
One winner, yes, or two winners.
I didn't catch it.
I think it's two.
When I hear
Maybe, I don't know.
along.
Mike, you're muted if you're trying to say something.
There you go.
Yep, just
I
realized
was
that.
like, who else can think of another hero song? I was
I'm like,
somebody gotta keep
I'm
it
like two. I think it's two. And David's like, I think it's two. I'm like, yeah, I'm saying it.
Be your hero, baby.
Sorry.
Had a girl. There we go.
Or should we turn into a riff off and Pitch Perfect? So that ended with babies. So we
riff
like,
off.
This is Survivor meets American Idol.
Well, I just wanted to do one of those. It's our moment.
What if that's a challenge next round? Pitch perfect riff off.
It should be one.
We
Oh
just
my
spoiled
God,
it.
we
He's
just
he's
changed
back
it.
there like, no.
He's like,
My greatest twist. Surprise.
All right, I do
Episode
need
7
the
is
three.
scrapped.
I need the 3 people. Who are they?
I will be 50's hero.
And I'll be Atos's.
All right, so I've got Josh. All right. Oops.
I'm Pandiki's.
Alex, Josh,
Alex's.
and Gabe. All right. So I'm going to take the 3 of you into one breakout room. I'm going to put everybody else in a different breakout room. You can all chat
Oh,
as you
more
see
breakout
fit, but the
rooms.
3 of you will come with me.
But they can all talk.
No more tribe chats.
Oh,
You can communicate privately with
wow.
anybody left in
And
your
we aren't going to
chat.
catch any of it.
So Alex.
Well, we have to just go to because we're going to go to the tiebreaker.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll put the rest of you all in another room. Feel free to chat as you
Is
see.
he Josh
fit.
S2? I'm Josh S2.
I know. This is why you're Joshua. All right. You should see your new rooms. Please pop into them.
All right, let's go watch the challenge. I really actually kind of want to go to
Shalom.
the other breakout room.
Yeah, right.
Like, we'll figure out who wins. Like,
Yeah.
that's not the important part.
Yeah, I'm Gabe.
Nice to meet you, Gabe.
All right. Once again, guys, we're playing the same game here. We now have 6 tiles, and there are
Oh, wow.
19 squares.
He's done it this way, I think, as well. I don't know if he's done the same shape.
Goes first now, right?
So we're gonna do a random draw on this one. So all 3 tiles going in the bag. This will be the order. Up first will be Pandiki. Then it will be Fitty.
Literally the same order.
All right.
Don't stress.
I know you have about 15 seconds.
Alex, Josh, Gabe.
To make your move. Pandiki, whenever you're ready.
I'm gonna go with 6A.
6A. All right. Biddy, your time has started.
I'm gonna go 6D.
6D as in dog?
Yeah.
Interesting.
6B.
I'm gonna go with 5C.
This is odd.
Okay.
I would like to see somebody do a strategy where they use the lower numbers first.
I feel like that's less likely to be a winning strategy.
You think so? I don't know, because you could end up with like a random hole, right? And you just plug your 6 right in there.
You could.
Could you imagine like 1C? I would not. I would not be able to handle it.
See, they should try and aim to get Q to be the black hole right now.
3I.
3I.
Bunch.
3J. 3J.
3J.
Yeah.
Nice.
Good job, Tavis.
This is. I feel like we might tie here again. Although that 5 in the bottom left might screw them.
Ooh.
I'm gonna go with 2O.
There we go. Keep it to the left because they're
Right,
gonna lose.
then it forces it to be somewhere in the middle.
Yeah.
I go 2M.
Oh.
That didn't seem like a great idea.
2L.
L.
You need R to be the black hole.
I will go with 1N.
Good.
1N.
Okay.
Go 1T. Oh no, go 1.
Oh.
I don't know.
Yes.
1. He should have done 1R.
Oh.
1R.
1R.
Oh.
He becomes
Pandiki
the
loses.
Sorry, Pandiki, that means you
Yep.
have lost.
Wow.
We'll go back in and tell them the news.
Yeah.
Alex is like, shit.
Yeah.
Alex is shit. He feels
Hannah.
horrible about that.
Yikes.
Hannah,
Like they didn't even talk afterwards either. I would have like said something to the other two, like, "Hey guys, come merge, talk to me."
Yeah.
Well, so
Is Pandiki. So congratulations, Atos and Fiddy. You have won immunity.
So this is Alex, Destiny, Janine, Joshua, and Sean.
Yeah. But Sean's got that tribe swap.
Sean
power.
gets the swap, and Alex has the keep someone safe thing.
Back in your original tribal breakout
This could be a
rooms.
fun
Hold
one.
on, let me just recreate those.
Yikes.
Okay,
Yeah, we're
You
gonna
must
talk
be
this out in a
sweating
second.
bullets.
Serious yikes.
Because also, if I were Sean, I'd be like, I'm just gonna swap myself out. See y'all later.
It's a move.
Hannah has yet to be vulnerable.
Yep.
Pretty easy to stay in the game when you don't have to go to travel, man.
All right, so your rooms should be open. Pandiki, I'll give you some time to strategize, and then we'll head to tribal council.
All right, we're not gonna go anywhere yet.
No.
Okay, let's move that for now.
Wow.
Yeah, that was
fun.
I feel bad. Alex could be in trouble here.
I mean, maybe. So that breakdown from prior tribes, he does look like he's in trouble. From what he said in his confessional, he feels like people are talking to him.
That's true.
And was he saying that Sean wanted to pull Joshua in to get out Janine? Was that something that someone was saying? I feel like I heard.
Alex
Maybe
is the one that told us about the Sean using the tribe swap.
Right.
Yeah.
And then I think it was Joshua that was saying that he was just kind of playing it out that like I'm not that close to Janine,
but he's actually really tight with her. Yeah.
Right.
Okay. And he was playing that up because I feel like we also heard something about Sean buying that.
Yes, right. So it was to Sean that Joshua was saying that.
Right, that he's not close to Janine. Got it.
Right.
Interesting. And so also does Destiny now have an idol? If I think
that's
Justin
right.
was saying he heard all three.
Yep.
So Destiny now has an active idol.
I need a writing utensil because I need to write all this
a lot. It's a lot.
So Destiny now has an immunity idol.
Yeah, like on that tribe. Mm-hmm.
Sean potentially can swap somebody out of the tribe and somebody into the tribe.
Yep.
Alex can potentially save somebody.
Yep.
This is going to be fun.
Joshua has his stuff, but it's not relevant yet. And I don't think Janine has any special powers.
Mm-mm.
Oh, boy.
She might get Sareed. No, I'm just kidding. Just so many advantages.
Oh, I hope not. I hope we don't see an advantage getting.
So early,
I mean, if
too.
none of these get played, we could see one later.
Right.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. People are stockpiling stuff.
I think the problem with Alex's power is that it doesn't really help him until after, like, he survives and that person is saved. Like, they both have to survive that tribal in order for it to really, like, benefit him.
Right.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And when does he play it? It's also an interesting timing wise, right? He could play it during tribal and be like, I'm giving my advantage to so-and-so. And then right from the start, everybody knows that person's going to be safe, right? Or he can wait until he can play it up until the votes are cast, I think.
We should ask.
We
I
might
don't
need
know.
clarification.
Yeah, I don't know the logistics of that.
But he could play if he's got that option, he could play it either way.
Yeah.
Oof. Do we want to eavesdrop on anybody? I assume Pandiki is quietly messaging.
Probably.
I would like to see Eidos because I think that people would really hype up Gabe. Like, just celebrate with him. Or I don't know.
Okay. Go Gabe.
Go Gabe.
I like Gabe.
I do too.
It was fun.
If there's actually anything happening.
And then I got voted out one of those times.
Oh.
But that was like right as merge happened, and it was very sad.
I once had a season of 22 players. And I was at the bottom and still got swap screwed. I went out on my third tribal, but we won so many immunities. I got 13th place.
I got swap screwed twice on Discord games. Survived both swap screws just to get voted out first merge. I was like, I was like, really? I survived like a 7-2, 5-2, just to get voted out anyway.
Damn.
Yeah. I fizzle out, I guess.
That's an interesting way of putting it.
Hopefully hopefully we win the next. If I feel like there'll be 2 more challenges at least tonight. So hopefully we win both of those challenges.
Imagine what a world that would be.
Right? That'd be ultra luck. I'd get a lottery ticket.
Yeah, those guys are good at challenges. It's kind of tough. Like I honestly thought there was no way we lost that other challenge, and we got last.
Mm-hmm.
I know. I was like, oh yeah, we actually did
Then
pretty
on the flip side, I was like, oh no, we're starting last in terms of I feel like if you start first, if you play every perfect move, never make a blunder, you should win.
Also, I don't see what Destiny was talking about. I don't think we could have stopped it any other way.
What did Destiny say? I didn't catch
Destiny said if we started on the other side, then we could have avoided this tie of the first.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that we would just mirror the exact same thing. What are you talking about?
I don't mind. I don't mind what went down.
I mean, it doesn't matter now.
It worked for us.
Yeah.
That was
No,
kind of fun. We got to talk to other people though.
Yeah,
This hour and a half has already gone by so fast.
Yeah.
it's good because in terms of, I just say if
Wait,
once
has
it's
it been
5
that?
a.m.
Oh,
my
it has.
time, I know we're done. Sorry, continue.
Sorry, Justin's in this other room, so I want to see what's going on.
Yeah.
I'm always intrigued when Justin pops into.
So what is your favorite old school season? Oh,
Hannah, are
sorry.
you back yet? Hannah, you're up.
She just left.
What was that?
Oh, great.
You can give
Give
us
her like a minute.
I see. I see. Thank you.
Oh, look at the puppy. My cat just came in. Oh, she's on the bed.
I thought
Hold on, let
something
me
might
see
have
if
been
I can
happening
show
in
you
here.
her. Here she is, my pride.
I think it is. Justin was talking and asking when Hannah was back. So I think there is
Right.
something happening here.
She's like, you know those cats in Egypt that they have like literally like built? Like that's who she is. Like she's one of those.
But this wasn't.
Yes, there you go. Thank you.
Gabe's the one that had the best score from that challenge. So I'm curious what would be going on here.
Right. Gabe avoided any points.
I think this night is the.
Oh, there's
night.
Hannah.
All right. City Tribe,
It's a
do
tribe
have
swap.
an announcement. Pandora's box has been opened, and one of you will be swapping to another tribe.
Look at her face.
You'll also be
Hannah with the reactions.
So I can now announce that Christina, you will be heading over and joining the Pandora tribe.
Oh wow.
Did Sean swap
She's joining
himself,
the
do we
Pandora
assume?
tribe
Let's see.
as they head to tribal council.
So I'm going to be voted out?
Christina, I will give you some time to chat with the Pandora
Oh,
tribe.
oh my God. Oh no.
I'm going to kick you out
Oh
of this room.
no!
You can do it, Christina. I believe
You got
in
it. Yeah, you got it.
I want to see your face when we all get together.
You're a mercenary.
Oh wait, who's on our tribe?
I'll check with your new tribe member.
I'm staying here to find out who the new tribe member is.
Yeah.
I mean, it's probably Sean, right? He would just swap
That would be my
himself.
assumption.
Wait.
You think it was random, or you think it? Well, maybe I don't know if we'll find out.
Oh, we better find out. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god! I like how we all got comfortable, we're all chilling, and all of a sudden now we're at the edge
This
of our
doesn't
seat.
make sense.
You don't want to see Justin. Janine.
Hi, friend.
Hello.
Really?
This makes zero sense.
All right, so it is official. Janine, you are a member of the Fitty tribe. I will get you into the tribe chat, and I'll. Give
Oh,
you guys
I guess
some
it
time.
does.
Did he do it to vote her to vote Christina?
Oh,
I don't know.
I
Maybe.
know. I
Opened and I got switched. Wait, so am I just added here? Did somebody leave?
Christina
Wow.
Christina.
Oh fuck. Well, that sucks. I have to go to tribal when you're supposed to be safe. Right?
Oh my gosh.
Right? And Janine's just eating. She's just like, and I'm good. I'm happy.
here. Oh man.
Oh, that's not good for Joshua then. Right? That's terrible news
All
for
right,
Joshua.
New Pandiki tribe. I will give you guys some time to chat, and for Christina to have a little bit of time to get to know you before we head to tribal council, since we just had a swap. It won't be a ton of time, but Christina, feel free to chat with these guys as much as you possibly can in probably the next 3 to 5 minutes.
Really confused by this.
If that's not an elevator picture, I haven't heard one.
So interesting.
So they have to vote Christina out here.
They can.
Right?
They should. I feel like Pandika was a strong tribe.
Because if Sean and Destiny work with Alex to vote out Joshua here, then it's Christina and Alex potentially versus Sean and Destiny, and that doesn't make any sense. Because that puts Sean in a weird position.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm so confused.
Because if they don't vote Christina out here, then Alex potentially has a new ally.
Yeah, Christina was on Pandiki with Alex before the swap at the end of last episode.
Right.
Sean, who's the one who we assume the swap came from Sean because he had the tribe swap power. Yes,
Right.
is that our assumption?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
and Janine was potentially the one he was going to try to switch out.
Yeah.
But I thought it was if the other tribe went to tribal, he would send Janine over there to get voted out.
Oh.
Or
I thought
he would swap Hannah in to have her as a vote with him and have the numbers.
Yeah.
Because he felt good with Hannah and wanted to work with Hannah and Alex.
Or maybe he thought swapping Hannah in would be a bad move because if they do lose again, like what?
Right, then who do you vote out?
Yeah, maybe they just picked Christina because it was easy.
Maybe
they're trying to keep old Pandiki strong.
It's probably not like a super complicated move, and it was just someone was like, we'll do this. And then we're just like, what does this mean?
We're analyzing it.
Oh, I'm sure we're overanalyzing it.
But that's what makes us such great analyzers.
It's our job.
I'm intrigued by this because it is, William, you're right. He could have just, like, this is just a random choice. I have a tribe swap power. I have to use it soon anyway. Why not use it now?
Yeah.
It's so hard. Usually it's like with orgs, the plays can be very inconsistent. It goes from random throwing crap at the wall to complete evil mastermind level, like 4D chess moves. Like there's no in between.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. Give me 1 second.
What's your take, Travis?
I feel like in a weird way, maybe he did it to keep his 5 strong. Like he liked that 5. He wants to work with that 5. And he's like, let me just bring in Christina. We vote out Christina. And then I still have my 5. And hopefully Janine stays safe where she is. Maybe something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that could be a thing.
I feel like Alex should use his safety on Christina here. Oh, but then who's on this tribe now? Who's the?
Yeah, so Alex can give someone safety if he wants.
Give it to Christina.
That would be an interesting move. But that leaves him vulnerable potentially.
I will turn to you.
Okay.
I feel like there's a little bit of a spotlight on you being swapped here last minute. How are you feeling? Is there anything you would like to say to the group?
Yeah, I'm very confused, nervous. I don't know how I got here. So, I mean, I know I'm the outsider and I'm an easy vote, but I think maybe there's a better vote. I don't know. So talk to me. Let's work something out.
Alex, from your perspective, Christina coming in new to the group, how does that affect this vote and this tribal council?
I mean, before I was in a similar situation to that she was in. After the swap, I was down 4-1, so I kind of felt alone and swap confused. So I don't know. This also left me swapped confused. I don't know what happened or why it happened, but here we are now. We talked all week with Janine, and now she's not here, and here's Christina.
So, Josh, what does that mean for this vote? As Christina said, is she the easy vote, or is this an opportunity to utilize a number and make a different move?
Well, I don't know. She said there's other options, but I didn't hear any.
All right.
But I think she's really nice, and I mean, I love teachers.
All right, and Sean, when you think about this vote, is there more that comes into it? Are you thinking about challenge performance? Are you thinking about threats? Like, what are you thinking about when it comes to this vote?
I'm thinking who I can trust going further into this game and who I will be able to work with going further. So that's the first thing that comes to mind. Most top priority.
All right. And Destiny, have you guys talked at all or thought much about what's coming next? If there are additional swaps, is there a merge coming? Have you talked at all about kind of what's coming and what's your plan for that?
No, should we be? Because if we were supposed to, we didn't. I think we're all just kind of trying to figure out what's going on in the here and now, and it's already so fast and twisty that if you planned anything, it would be different anyway. So no.
All right. With that, if there's anything anybody would like to say before we get to the votes, now would be the time to do so. All right. I do need you to send me the name of the person you'd like to vote out privately in our one-on-one messages on Facebook as soon as you can, please.
Okay, so I was thinking through something. Do you think Destiny's the target here?
I think she is.
Yeah, because with Christina over there, it locks in Christina, Alex, and Sean as a vote against Destiny, right?
But
or was Sean working with Destiny? Sean was working with Destiny, right?
I don't know.
Sean, I think, picked Destiny in their schoolyard pick. Yeah, Sean selected Destiny as his choice. They were in the same breakout room, and he selected her. So they definitely had like a good vibe going at the beginning, but I don't know if they were like working closely together throughout the week.
So does Joshua go to Alex and just be like, hey, I'm voting with you guys against Destiny?
I have no idea.
What's Joshua's move here? Like, he knows he's kind of on the outs with the old Fifi.
Yeah. I do think that Christina will get at least.
You think she's going to catch votes?
She's going to catch. I don't know. I feel like Old Pondiki got really tight after that first win. And maybe they're like, we really like this crew. Let's just make an easy vote. Because it seems like nobody's talking to Christina.
Yeah, but she also could just be saying that.
Votes have been read. You will be asked to leave the Zoom immediately. Please do not communicate with them. And if you're voted out, please do not communicate with anybody left in the game. If anybody has a hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. All right. With that, we'll get to the vote. First vote. Destiny.
Wow.
Next vote. Christina.
Oh no.
Next vote. Christina.
Okay.
2 votes Christina, 1 vote Destiny. Next vote is for Christina. Christina with 3 out of 5.
Oh.
In this case,
That
Pandora
sucks.
have spoken. Thank you so much for being a part of the game, and we'll see you soon.
All right. Thank you.
Sorry,
Good luck,
Christina.
guys.
That's so sad.
That's
sad. Really sad.
Trying to leave.
So does Sean become a villain here now?
Like, surviving again, everyone.
Winner pick. Winner pick.
Sean plays a very
Y'all
different
know
game
you
than
don't have
Jackie
to
B.
write my name down.
You know you don't have to write my name down, she said.
Well, it was Christina.
Yeah, it was Christina, I assume.
Yeah, but
It
but I think
wasn't
like, hey, in the future, guys, if I'm voting you out, please don't write my name
As
down.
well as we were gone, we had a little bit of a change-a-roo. Pandora's box was opened, and Janine and Christina traded tribes, I should say. So Janine moved on over to Fiddy and was no longer going to Tribal Council. Christine moved over to Pondiki, went to Tribal Council, and was voted out. So Christina no longer in the game. So with that, we will move on to our next challenge. It is called Pick Your Poison.
This one.
Pick your poison.
This challenge will be played
Oh,
in
this is going to be rough because multiple people are going to be
there will be
safe.
anywhere from 3 to 6 chalices in play. These are
Oh,
all
wait.
3 to 6?
Oh, this is different.
No, it's different.
From 2 tribes are going to pick one of those chalices to fill with poison.
Can you make it bigger, Mike?
You'll be telling me in
The
private.
rules, yeah.
Yeah.
Where
Yes,
you'll
please.
poison.
Can't
So
read tiny words.
You'll have 1 minute to do so, and you're going to put that number in your tribe chat. You can say chalice number 5. That's our final answer.
Changing names of challenges.
Draw a player from the third tribe, and that player on their own with no consultation from their tribe will pick a chalice to drink from. If the player drinks the poison, the tribe or tribes that poisoned that chalice will earn a point. If the player picks a chalice without poison, their tribe will earn a point. We will randomly draw for which tribe will drink first. So you know. The first 2 tribes
It's actually
that score
super
5
random.
points will win immunity. The losing tribe will head to tribal council. Once the first tribe wins, they can no longer score points, but they can keep the other tribes from scoring points. And if the tribes are unbalanced, which they are, so Fiddy, you will need to sit somebody out of this challenge. It cannot be Courtney, but you can sit anybody else out that you'd like. This is what it looks like. So these are the chalices. So what you'll do is
He's done versions of this before.
the tribes that are poisoning, and then I will randomly
Pick
pick
your poison 2.0.
about 10 seconds to
I
make
don't
your
like
choice.
when he changes the names of things. I thought I knew what Pick Your Poison was going to be.
I was really excited for like Pick Your Poison, the one that you were thinking about.
Yeah.
Just a reminder, if you avoid the poison, you score a point. If you drink poison, whoever poisoned you will score the point. So the first tribe to drink will be randomized. First tribe to drink, it will be Pandiki, which means Fiddy and Atos you will be poisoning. Second tribe to drink will be Fiddy. Wow, this is like consistently the order. So Pandiki, Fiddy will
You
then
just
drink.
stop drawing, Justin. Just keep the order.
All right.
Reverse alphabetical.
Remember who's on what tribes and changing by the name. That's Pandiki.
Oh my goodness.
And if you all can mute, if you're not talking, that would be great, just to make sure if we make background noise, we're not hearing whatever's happening. That would be awesome. Thank you. All right. So, Pandiki, you are drinking first, which means Fiddy and Atos. I will need you to tell me which chalice you would like to poison. As I said, you will have about 30 seconds to make your decision. Please just make sure you put in there the number and and then write final in your tribe chat. And if you can minimize your tribe chat after that, just until I see it, I will give a little thumbs up, so you know. And then Pandiki, I will randomly draw one of you to drink, so be ready to drink in a moment. Your 30 seconds, 50 and Aiko start now.
What if they both poison the same cup, then only that one is poisoned?
No.
Interesting.
Double poison.
You really die.
Well, so then
Sorry.
both those tribes would then get a point, right?
Right, I guess they would both get a point.
Your chalice, yeah.
But you also double die.
That's the important factor.
You need your
Can you solve Rubik's Cube?
Yes, this is a 5x5. I've already solved the centers, and I'm working on the edges.
Wow.
And then you end up solving it just like a normal one. This is for you, Sean. You inspired me to get back into Rubik's Cubes. It's been a while. So thank you, Sean.
All right. The chalices have been poisoned. I will now randomly pick someone from Pandiki to drink. That player is Sean. Sean, you will drinking first. Please unmute. You have 10 seconds to decide which chalice you're going to drink from. 10. 5. Sean's drinking from 5. Atos, poisoned 2. And Fiddy, poisoned 3, which means Pandiki gets the point for avoiding. Hopefully y'all see how this is going to work now. All right, Fiddy, you're going to drink. So Atos and Pandiki, I need you to pick your chalice. Round 2 is exactly the same. Still 6 chalices.
Okay. So the number of chalices might change, but in each context,
Remember the first 2
each
teams?
tribe poisons 1, so it's 1 or 2 poison ones. Interesting.
William, that's in reference to Christina.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Definitely.
For sure.
I was really starting to like her too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was a super crappy way to go out.
Swappy, baby.
Yeah, I struggle with that twist because it always does screw someone over.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right. Chalices are poisoned. Member of Fitty will drink next. And that person is Skylar. Skylar, you have 10 seconds to pick your chalice. Which one would you like?
Let's do 1.
Skylar picks 1. All right. Pandiki poisoned 5. And Atos poisoned 2, which means Skylar, you have scored a point for Fitty.
Okay.
All right, Atos, you are up. So Fitty and Pandiki, I need your next round 3 is the same, still 6 chalices.
This does feel pretty random.
Yeah. There's very little skill in this. Well, there's really no skill in this. It really just comes down to the odds, right? Like, so when you start hearing similar numbers popping up, you start picking those numbers later because people will stop picking those numbers.
Need your final chalice, please.
Like 2 and 5 have come up twice now.
It's true. Atos poisons 2 both times.
Mm-hmm. And Pandiki picked 5 and then poisoned 5.
You're right.
Mhm.
That's interesting.
All right. Atos. The person.
I do like the idea of it coming down to like, okay, you are the person that has to choose to drink.
Nicole.
You just have to pick a number.
Nicole, which one would you like?
They all look pretty tasty, but I'm gonna go for chalice number 1.
Chalice number 1.
Choosing 1 again.
Tyler
just did. Pick number 4, and Pandiki picked number 3. So you
Wow.
have scored a point.
Nobody's chosen 6.
I was going to say, everyone's avoiding number 6.
Now is where it's going to get a little more interesting. There are only 4 chalices.
Oh,
to pick from.
can't pick
4
6
are your
now.
numbers. Pandiki, we are back to you. So Fitty and Atos, you need to pick number 1 through 4. Your time has started.
Yeah, okay, so your chance changed.
Yeah, for sure. You now have a 50-50 shot as a drinker.
Right.
So you still have a better chance of surviving.
Mm-hmm.
Please try to limit your chat once you pick the number. It's hard for me to get to it. All right, time is up. I think I've got some. All right. Pandiki's back in the mix. Sean, you are picking the chalice again.
Yikes.
They're all in there.
I might have kept
Sean,
his
which number would you
token
like?
out until everybody
1 through
else had
4.
gotten a chance.
Yeah.
1.
Going with 1.
I wouldn't have gone with 1 this
Fitty
time.
did poison number 1. So
Yeah.
Fitty gets the point.
Eek.
Eek.
So right now, Fiddy has 2 points. Pandiki has 1 point, and Atos has 1 point. On 5, go up to 5 chalices. So Fiddy, you have a little bit more of a chance here. These are randomized. I didn't know who would be what, so it's kind of fair, right?
Oh.
So Pandiki and Atos, please pick a number 1 through 5. And Fiddy, you will be drinking one of these. Time has started.
Yikes. So even more luck comes into the mix on this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's unfortunate for Pandiki.
Y'all want to pick a chalice? I'm gonna pick 4.
I'm looking at 1.
Actually,
I think
I was gonna say I think 4 was a good call, but if we're each going different,
10 seconds.
wait, what's available? 3 and 5.
3 and 5. Yeah.
I'll take 3.
Travis, you're 5.
Who's gonna die? Who's gonna double die?
Here's the done 5x5.
Oh my god!
There you go.
Jeez, that was close.
Courtney will be drinking.
I'm so like.
Courtney,
in
I'm
awe
you.
of your
Number
math
5.
powers.
What would you like?
Thanks.
Courtney, are you there? Courtney may have frozen.
There's been a lot of
I'll give her
technical
5 more
stuff
seconds
going
and
on
we'll
with this
redraw.
cast this season.
5, 4, 3.
Disappointing.
I will drink from 5.
There you go, Travis.
Which one was that, Courtney? Sorry. Courtney, which one?
Oh.
I think I heard her say 5.
Is that right? Members of Fiddy, are you agreeing on that? 5? Okay, great. Atos did select number 5 to be poison, so Atos.
Oh, and Ben was the one that was like, I
Atos
think
has
she said
2.
5.
Fiddy has 2. Pandiki has.
We don't know what Pandiki poisoned, so we don't know which of the rest of us died.
We're going on to round 6.
And now she's unfrozen.
And we are back down to 3 chalices.
That sucks for Atos.
3 chalices.
Yeah,
He just got a point, but
it's kind of unfair.
So
yeah,
number
I don't
1
know if
through
I like
3 from
this.
Fiddy and Pandiki.
Because now they only have a 33% chance of surviving.
I'm gonna choose 2.
Wait, does anyone else hear an echo?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, Davey, you're going 2?
Yeah, we can choose the same.
Well, yeah, we're gonna have to. Yeah, I'm gonna go 3 here.
I'm still going 1.
I'll go
Travis.
1. Oh no.
Finals.
All right. No, that's okay. So Aviva, Travis, and William are all on 1.
Sure.
There's only 3 cups, so there's going to be some overlap.
Right. Exactly.
All right. And Atos.
Do you still hear the echo?
Person picking is Stefan. Stefan, if you can unmute, please let me know which
Hey,
number.
Sure.
Name tag.
Hello.
You spell my name wrong.
No.
I would never.
I'm good.
I'm good.
Which number would you like, friend?
I'll pick number 3.
Number 3. Fiddy did poison number 3. Fiddy now has 3 points.
How many points are they playing until?
All right.
5.
Oh boy.
Hannah's
Fiddy has 3. Atos has 2.
safety
Pandiki
might
has
continue.
1. I'll go through one more time. If no one is at 5 points, it will be the 2 tribes with the most amount of points.
Oh.
If there is a tie, we'll go to a tie.
How would 2 tribes get to 5 points if there's only
Round
9
7.
rounds?
We are back to 4.
I don't know. Yeah.
For Pandiki,
I don't
so
think he
Fiddy
thought
and
that through.
Atos, I need your
It's okay.
selection.
I'm
Hey,
intrigued by.
we thought he didn't have a plan for the tie in the last challenge, so he's probably got a plan for this.
Hopefully, it won't be poor Sean having to select again.
Yeah. So, just to be slightly critical, and I'm sorry, Justin, but if since this is Pandiki again, they're 50-50 and then 50-50 again. So then the next round should be 3 chalices, and the final round should be 5 chalices for it to be completely fair.
Basically, yeah.
Right? Because Fifi had 5 chalices.
Fifi
so the next round they should have only 3.
All right, I do need your number, please.
Yeah, it still wouldn't technically be.
Yeah.
Right.
Probably, like the probability would still be a little off.
Right. Agree.
I feel like it should have just been 4.
I promise you,
Poor Sean.
all the tokens are in here. Look, I just want to be clear. Joshua was in there. Alex was in there.
Did he just select Sean again?
We're just gonna keep making black man drink poison. Got you. Cool.
Which one would you like, sir?
4.
No help from your tribe mates. Got to be all on your own. Please unmute and let me know which one you're drinking.
1.
2. Both Atos and Fiddy picks number 2.
Oh.
For a
Double
point.
death.
Wow, look at Sean.
All right.
Wow.
He's like, are you
Go
serious?
into the next round, round 8.
Oh.
For Fiddy.
This isn't fair.
That is really not fair.
Whoever's watching this back, we're with you that it wasn't fair.
Like they should have a low chance of getting the
I would have
point
just done
here.
4 the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see what he means by like the randomization of it, but the fact that there's only 3 tribes,
Yeah.
it's like rounds 4 and 7 we're going to be the same tribe. 5 and 8 we're going to be like, you should have matched up somehow.
Does someone go 6 here? I feel like someone, now that there's 6 options, either poisons or selects 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Six is
I
looking for me.
immediately was drawn to 6, so I feel like someone's gonna go 6.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm going 4.
I'm gonna go 6.
2.
I'm gonna stick with 1. 1 hasn't done me wrong yet.
Has one been? No, one was poisoned in one of the rounds.
Early on.
I didn't pick it then.
Okay, one was
Right,
poisoned in round
exactly.
4. Let's see.
All right.
3, 2, 5, 2, 4, 3, 1, 5, 3, 2.
Member of Fiddy that is drinking.
Courtney.
Hannah.
Janine.
Oh.
Janine is.
Which one would you like?
Yes, Janine is on 30 now.
2.
4, 6. Pick an even number.
We're gonna drink number 5.
Oh.
He did poison number 5, so they get a point.
Ah, there were so many.
Yeah, that makes it easier.
My God.
Right.
Stop.
Going into the last round.
Pandiki needs the point to
Score stands
survive.
as Fiddy has 4 points. Atos has 3. Pandiki has 2. So Pandiki, if you can score a point here, you will force a tie. We'll go to a tiebreaker with Atos.
So Fiddy safe no matter what.
Bet not say my name again. That's all I'm gonna say.
It's not going to be you, Sean.
Don't get pictures from
Atos.
Pandiki for this round, Sean. Don't worry. Don't worry. So Pandiki and Fiddy, you are picking the poison. Atos, you will be drinking.
Oh, they get 6 too.
It's not fair.
Fiddy and Pandiki.
Fiddy had a
I will
deal.
calculate
Chalices.
the probability that each tribe had cumulatively over their drinking chances, and I will report back later.
Well, just from like the basics, right? Fiddy had the best shot at winning this challenge.
Yes.
Based on the luck of
Fiddy
the
was
different-
selecting when
From
there
larger
were
sections.
6 and then 5 and then 6 again.
6.
Yeah.
Who needs
So
a
for
number
these selections were 6 and 5 and 6 again. So yes, they had the easiest.
Mm-hmm.
Game.
I'm actually rooting for Pandiki here.
Yeah.
Although I don't want Gabe to go to tribal.
All right. Atos. If you can score a point here, you'll guarantee yourself immunity. You will send Pandiki to tribal council. If you give Pandiki the point here, it will be a tie. We will run to a tiebreaker.
So it really doesn't matter
Person
what
drinking from Atos
Feedy does.
will be Stefan, and I'll get it nice and close so you can see. It's correct. Stefan, which number would you like?
I will go with number 4.
Which one? 4.
Yes, probably.
Somebody did poison number 4, but it was Fiddy, not Pandiki, which means Fiddy gets the point. Fiddy has reached 5 points. With 3 points, Atos, that is enough. And Pandiki will be heading to tribal council.
No.
Fiddy and Atos, you are safe for this round. Pandiki heading to tribal council. Give you guys
Janine's
some
probably
time
like,
to
yes,
figure out
yes,
rooms,
yes.
strategize. Your room should be open.
I'm struggling with this.
Struggling with what?
Just the challenge.
Hmm.
I wasn't a fan, unfortunately. But nothing we can do about it now. Who's going home?
So it's Alex, Destiny, Joshua, and Sean
I
going
think
to
it's
tribal.
Destiny based off of the vibes.
She has an idol.
But would she play it?
Yeah, I think she will.
She's caught a lot of votes.
I wish
when
it
you're
was
so close to the merge, though, she could be
Yeah.
thinking like, "I should
Hold
save
on to
it.
that idol. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go big or go home."
Oh man.
I want her to be like, Alex, save me and I'll idol you.
Ooh.
Interesting.
And then she doesn't use the idol.
And for some reason, regardless of what happens, I don't think she plays the idol here.
Yeah.
I think she's
Really?
going to find some way to save it.
And I agree with you, William, because Destiny's name has come up so much, and she knows that people that she hasn't even played with yet are also saying her name. So I feel like if she doesn't save it, she's kind of, it's basically like, jumping on the rock and then jumping on the crocodile, right? So it's like you're not really saving yourself from anything. You just might get that one extra round.
Wait, why would she jump on the rock? What does the rock have to do with this?
Just kill the crocodile. I don't know. I think Destiny should not play it, but I think she does, just to give herself that one extra round. And it's early still, so I feel like we still have another tribal.
The question, yes, is if we know that legacy is good at 12 and 5. I think this was put in one chat. Do we think they're merging after this? Because they'll be down to 12.
I think so.
Do we think that means they merge at 12? This is an early merge for him.
Yes, and
Merging partway through episode 2.
Is there a buyback?
My season we merged at the end of episode 2.
Which I feel like is pretty normal.
It's been usually during episode 3, right?
Yeah, usually 3.
He could do well. It's been during 3, and sometimes even at the end of. Not usually, but he's been doing it during 3. But I think also last season with the final with episodes 3 and 4 both being within a week, I think there were places where that was so rushed that he might want to merge a little bit earlier to give just a little more time in the merge, situation. So that's possible.
I'm definitely feeling the merge today.
He could do some funky version of merging with some people already safe. He could merge and then still do the first immunity challenge, the first individual. Like all of that could happen, which would fill the time.
If I was a betting man, I'd say merge and then first individual immunity challenge tonight.
Yeah, I would not be surprised.
And to top it all off, first individual immunity challenge, no tribal council.
First immunity challenge, no tribal. Ooh.
That's possible. That's
and
possible.
start next.
Yep.
Well, yeah, he's
Start
done
next
that.
time with the tribal council.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Gotta love that.
My other interest is: do we have an Outcast twist? Do we have Redemple Temple, Edge of Redemple Temple, where someone comes back, right? So, like, potentially there's enough time for that tonight. So if somebody gets voted off now, right, at 10:15, we have Edge of Redemple Temple. Someone comes back. We either do an immunity challenge right then and there, and then we wait for tribal council, or hey, we're merged, Edge of Redemple Temple, we're at final 13. The only thing is that doesn't make any sense with the legend, the legacy advantage.
Yeah.
Well, no,
Because
I
usually
mean,
Do we go down
use
to
at
11?
merge.
Do we go down to
We
11?
would
and then
have to go
someone-
down to 11 first. Yeah.
That could happen tonight.
Yeah.
I don't know if we have enough time for that.
Probably not.
Yeah.
I mean, but things also, he had to do a tiebreaker. He had to do, we might be behind schedule because he had to come up with the tiebreaker for Black Hole. He had to.
They started at 8:16 as well.
They started a little late because of tech issues.
Oh, they did start late. That's true. Okay, so we might be
there
going
might be
late.
more left. Yeah.
Okay, I thought we were a little. I was like, it doesn't seem like a lot has happened. All right, here we go.
No.
I'm just gonna go around, give you all a minute to kind of speak your piece, say what you're thinking. We'll make this one kind of short and sweet. But we'll start with Alex. Alex, how are you feeling at this tribal council?
Not good, Justin. Was worried last time, but the Christina buffer was nice. So whoever or whatever that swap was, it was good for me. But we needed to win this challenge. This was a good group of 4. So whether it's myself or someone else, this is not a fun one.
All right, how about you, Sean?
I think this tribal I'm at right now is the most nerve-wracking tribal I think I've ever attended. And there's 4 of us here, and there's still so much game left. And I do not feel safe at all. My thoughts are all over the place, and I'm so nervous about this.
Destiny, how about you?
I don't know if it's a surprise for everyone, but somebody hates me and writes my name at every single tribal. I'm like a really nice person and I'm kind of funny, so maybe if we just don't do that this time, it will be okay. But I really like this group, and I think it stinks because we've been kind of all like working really well together in the challenges and we all get along. And so, like, can somebody open Pandora's box and we bring in Christina again?
All right, and Josh,
No,
how about you?
Okay.
Oh.
No, I agree. If there's another Pandora's box, bring it. This group is really good, and I mean, I even felt bad for Christina. Like, I felt like that's a really shitty way to go out, like coming in and, but I also wasn't going to turn on the people that have been with us. But like, it sucks. It's getting hard. People aren't, other than me, people aren't having like connectivity issues and making really easy excuses to get them out. So.
All right. With that, it is time to vote. Please send me the name of the person you'd like to vote out privately in our one-on-one chats.
I don't know, guys. Could go many ways.
I think Destiny's gonna.
Fuck. Sorry.
Someone's getting like a flood alert.
Guys, everybody to the basement. Everybody into the basement.
It's not Pandora's box. It's a silver alert. It's a silver alert on my phone.
Travis, is that and William and Aviva, you were all there.
Beep,
Did that just give you guys like
Pandora's box has been
PTSD?
Oh
my God, yeah.
Right? Freaking tornado siren. Dude, that was freaking nuts.
That was weird.
Those are kind of a regular occurrence in Nashville, to be honest.
Tornadoes?
Yeah, not by me.
Yeah, there was a really bad one in spring of 2020. that it was awful actually. But they're like a semi-regular occurrence.
It's crazy.
Oh wow, that was so
All
fast.
right, all right. Once the votes are read, the person will be asked to leave the tribal council
Does she
area.
play
I'm
her
nervous for
idol?
Sean.
Please do not communicate with them, and please don't communicate with anybody left in the game. If anybody has a hidden immunity idol and you'd like to play it, now would be the time to do so.
Oh my god.
No. All right.
Wow,
Called it.
William, you
I called it.
called it. Yeah, I think it's smart. I think it's really smart.
Oh.
Joshua. 2 votes Joshua, 1 vote Destiny, 1 vote left.
This was going to be a painful vote, no
Last
matter
vote
what.
Is for Joshua. Joshua, I'm sorry. The
Oh,
time is supposed
what I say, what I
say. See you soon.
Can I say one thing not about the game before I leave?
Of course.
So today I was talking to my friend Audrey and she was like, "Why are you doing an org?" I said, "You're not into doing org." And I said, "Well, it started on the 13th. It's season 13." And she said, "Well, let's just hope you don't come in 13th."
Oh.
There you go. I love you guys.
Yikes.
Iconic.
Epic.
Y'all,
Epic.
stop writing my name down. Fucking lady.
Stop writing my name
That,
down.
that silver alert was a sign, eh?
Oh my god.
Well, I mean, to be fair, Destiny, it's all the people you keep voting out that keeps voting for you. So that's unfortunate.
Destiny's
Wow.
just relieved from the fact that she got away
You
with
had the
that.
second most votes throughout this entire game. New twist. You're out. Destiny, you've had votes 500 times.
Oh, she's not gonna survive a tie.
I'm starting to think you guys don't like the Golden Girls. Is that what it is?
The Golden Girls are what gave us the perfect party in Dungeons and Dragons. Thank you.
Dorothy in the sheets, or Dorothy in the streets, Blanche in the sheets. That's gold right
Did
there.
you hear about that, Alex?
I love when that happens. This is like, and the conversation.
Well, at least now there's one less Joshua.
I can't.
I'm sad for him though.
What's your vibe, guys? Is like Destiny trying to make a running joke that people keep voting her a good idea or like not bad idea?
I think it's a good idea. I mean, why not make it fun?
Time
You know,
for an exciting announcement.
merch.
You have 1 minute to send me a number 1 through
Oh,
100. 1 minute to send me any number you'd like. 1 to 100. Your minute starts.
Hannah's faces every time.
Just like zoom in for her for
Oh my
the
god,
reactions.
wait, who do we think that Joshua gave the legacy advantage to? I think he gave it to Hannah.
I think he might
Either
have given it to Janine.
Hannah or Janine. Yeah.
It's just Hannah right now. Hannah, give us a gift moment.
Maybe we can see everybody else.
Oh, these are going to be the tribes, aren't they?
He might do like the lowest
No, I don't think it's tribes.
6 and the highest 6 and do like one more. I don't know.
No, I feel like it would be. Nah, I don't think he would. The 1 to 100
Maybe
thing
it's-
makes me think it's not tribes.
Maybe it's tribes, but they don't actually vote anything in tribes. They're split into like 2 groups of 6 to do a challenge, and then the 6 that win are safe at merge.
Oh, okay.
Man,
That's
Stefan
a
over here
spicy
gives you
idea.
life. I love it.
Could be that.
Oh my god, I was sweating for Sean though. Like, I don't know why.
I think Sean's in a good spot.
You never want to be the one that fucks up the challenge.
That's true. Yeah, but again, that one was such a random challenge that I don't think there was anything that you could say like blame him for.
I'm sorry for choosing Cup 4.
Right, exactly. I'm sorry I got double poisoned.
Right. Let's see. So Pandiki had a 1 in 6 chance.
Yeah. No, I told you, Aviva, like, I'm so in awe of it because I really cannot do math.
I love math.
My kryptonite. I'd rather read a book.
No, it isn't really a. Wait. Let's think about what. So if there are 6, so how do we? Never mind. I'll do this later. I don't need to spend the stream processing through the probabilities
Oh my
of the
God.
chalice challenge.
I hope somebody chooses 13.
How many of them are going to choose 13?
Oh, yeah.
Does Hannah choose 13? It's in secret.
I'm getting an envelope ready because I feel like this is a swap.
Nah, I'm not feeling the swap, honestly. I had a good sneaking suspicion on the no, I don't play. And I'm going to say that my next prediction is this has nothing to do with the trap shot.
Okay. Yeah, I think your predictions have been pretty spot on today.
Mm.
I'm wondering, again, like, I feel like there's potential for someone to come back into the game too. Did he do that last season? Yes.
Someone coming back?
Two people came back. Yeah.
Yes. He did someone winning their way back and then someone being voted back in.
Right. Who was that? That was Ty and Cody, right?
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
And if I remember correctly, you sent Cody right back out pretty quickly.
That's
right. Yes, I idled him out immediately.
It's like, yeah, we don't want none of you.
I felt strongly about that one.
Although Ty somehow ended up at the end.
And almost winning. Davey, I was so close to giving him the vote.
Yes.
Really?
Echo.
I'm not hearing it.
I'm going to pee really quick.
I wonder where it's coming from.
If
It's
you
got to be
can't
coming
hear
from
it, it's
here because I can
probably
hear
you.
it. Yeah.
No.
But I wonder what, like, I wonder where, right? Like, I wonder how is it my mic or is it my.
So you don't have speakers on anywhere, do you? No.
No, because last time there was a weird echo that I fixed.
I'm not entirely sure then if you don't have speakers or anything.
Oh, that's weird too.
What programs do you have? Do you have anything that could possibly be?
Mm-mm.
You don't have like your audio being previewed anywhere, do you?
I don't think so.
Check Zoom too. If you have like an audio window open.
Are we even allowed to though?
I didn't think we were allowed to.
Well, Zoom wouldn't have.
They'll tell us to stop if we're not.
Yeah, I didn't say you couldn't talk, so go for it.
I know Zoom doesn't have
You vote,
your
Josh.
audio, but if you had like a
window up,
testing your mic settings.
I can't hear anything
All
you're
right,
saying.
Josh.
Unfortunately.
R.I.P. Josh.
Did something just happen?
They Justin said that they could talk to each other.
I also apologize if I'm quiet. I just ate like a shit ton of Wendy's, and I'm like
Very silent.
shit ton of Wendy's.
All right. Can you all see my screen again? Are we back?
Okay.
Yeah. All right. I know we're running a little behind. I know I promised I wouldn't, but sometimes things happen. But it seems like the perfect time of the night for a little itty bitty tribe swap. So we dropped our butts one more.
Sorry, William.
Based on your
Damn it.
numbers, our lowest crew and our highest crew.
Damn it.
Nice, Aviva.
These are your new tribes. The new Fitty is Ben,
wow.
Destiny, Gabriel, Janine, Nicole, and Skylar. And the new Pandiki, Alex, Courtney, Hannah, Josh, Sean, and Stefan. I'm going to create new tribes for you. I'll give you guys a few minutes to chat. We do have one more activity for the night, so hopefully you all can buckle in for a little bit longer. Those are your new tribes. And I will ask that you please pause all private or group communications with anybody not in your new tribe. And I'll be back. I'll create those chats right now.
All right. So, wow, that's really intriguing because we've got Alex, Hannah, and Sean all on the same tribe. And Sean's been trying to work something out where he could get Hannah and Alex together. And Alex and Hannah already want to be together. So that's going to be really interesting.
Yes.
Once again, it doesn't sound like Hannah's in any danger.
No. And she's got an idol. And over on the other tribe, it looks like, I don't know. It looks like Destiny could be in some danger, but she's got an idol.
I think she's fine for now, honestly.
Yeah.
I want to move my chart around.
Because wasn't it Ben that brought up Destiny in the very first beginning?
It was someone, I don't remember who, but someone was calling attention to her right at the beginning, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, your new tribe breakout room should be available. Feel free to pop in. Take a few minutes to get to know each other. You might need it.
So I'm just trying to make tribe.
I'm going to make a list. Okay.
Move that for now. F. FP.
Nicole is on. Stefan
Josh.
Whoa, these are very similar to the tribes they were just on. For at least both the Atos and the Fifi are almost entirely together still.
Yeah, Atos lost Stefan. Handiki lost Destiny. Well, and Janine, technically, I guess. I don't know. Yeah. I think Atos is really the only ones that are... Oh, no, because Hannah, Josh, and Courtney are all together.
Mm-hmm. Hannah, Josh, and
Skylar.
Right.
Okay. FP. And then Alex was... Alex has a PP next to him.
PP.
Sean has a PF. And Janine has an PFF. Okay. That's really interesting. All right.
I'm putting them in. Yeah. So who's been together all along? That's kind of my question at this point.
Courtney and Josh.
But they haven't been voting together necessarily.
No, but they've been on... They're the only ones that have been on every tribe together. Oh wait, no. Gabe and Nicole as well.
Yes, Gabe and Nicole have been together all along.
Yep. I'm gonna jump into one of the chats and see what happens.
Sounds good.
My Zoom is also super slow tonight, and I don't know why.
Your Zoom.
Flirt with them.
Who are we flirting with? No, I wanted to know who we're flirting with. Justin, I just entered the room. That's funny. I don't know who that was talking. Alex, maybe?
I don't know.
But this is called Know Your Role. And here's how it's going to work. You're going to have 2 minutes to determine which tribe mates will represent your
really
tribe
slow. I
in
don't
the
know why.
following areas. The luckiest, the strongest.
Ooh.
This is previously known as Pick Your Poison.
The word nerd, the most observant. So you're going to do that first.
Oh, this challenge.
Will Hannah continue to be immune for the
Wait,
entire game?
what are the options for this?
So there's
Lucky,
luckiest,
strong.
strongest,
these 6
smartest,
categories and
biggest
who's
survivor
gonna represent
fan, biggest
2 minutes
word
to start, 2
nerd,
minutes start.
and most observant.
Okay.
I'm glad
These are
word nerd has come back.
I've done word nerd every single time that I've played, and I just can't win it. I always psych myself out.
Well, I did Survivor one in season 10, which was a good call. And then because I had 2 idols and was trying to be a team player, I just took the leftovers in that one Davey in season 12. We should have had me do the smartest one or the Survivor one there. Because I've watched that back. And I could have, but I was like, whatever, I'll do whichever. And I did lucky and strong. And interestingly, I'm neither lucky nor strong. If he's repeating the strong one from last season, it's awful.
This is probably my favorite challenge that I didn't get to play. This was not a challenge in my
about 1
season.
minute, please. List these categories with the person's name. In your track.
Brandon, I think, was the first one to play this challenge because I think it was your season, Davey, that is the first time that this came up. And Brandon played luckiest and won. I remember that.
If this is what he has labeled as Pick Your Poison in previous seasons, it did show up in season 5.
Oh, okay.
And let's see. It shows up in other ones. It showed up in season 3. William, was this the same one you played?
So, if it's what I think it is, it was touchy subjects where you voted for what people fit most, but it was very different.
You did that differently. Pick Your Poison was listed as the 3rd challenge of season 3, and touchy subjects was listed as the 9th.
Okay.
So it would have been early on.
Okay, so I do not remember.
No worries. He's done it. If it is the thing he's calling Pick Your Poison, he's done this before.
Okay. Yeah, I don't remember a ton about the challenges I did pre-merge in that game.
This is really late for this challenge too. Because normally there's at least 3 tribes.
Right, doing it only one-on-one. You're right. Each of the rooms is only going to have 2 people in it.
I think this is the first time he's ever done it this way.
That might be because he does tend to do it earlier. Wait, let me check.
I mean, you just said in my season it was the 3rd challenge.
Yeah.
And that's what's really
No, it
that's
was
what
only 2 tribes in season 5.
Okay.
Oh, okay. But still, like that's what the one thing that I like about how Justin like organizes this is even though he's using similar challenges, he switches it up so
right.
much
Here's how
that
this
like
will
you
work.
can't really plan for any of them.
Right. Oh, right. Good part. I will place the 2 players, one from each tribe, in a private breakout room based on the categories above. So you'll be with the tribe member from the other side that is in the same category as you. Each group of 2
Mike, you
will
want to change
complete
the
a
banner?
Yep, working on
based
it.
on that category. If you win the challenge, you score a point for your tribe. The 2 tribes, sorry, I should say the 1 tribe because there's only 2 of you. The 1 tribe with the most points after all 6 challenges will win immunity. If there's a tie, then we will go to a tiebreaker, obviously. The tribe with the lowest points will go to tribal council, obviously, because only 2 of you. It's up to you what you discuss out loud as a group of 2, that should say. Sorry, this was a 3-team challenge last season, so that's the dangers of copy paste, everyone. So whatever you
said that in
discuss with
episode
the 2
1.
people in your breakout room is up to you, but there's no private one-on-one chatting on Facebook. So I'm going to get you divided up into your breakouts based on your categories, but does anybody have any questions before I do that? I'll explain the challenge once I get into the room, so you won't know what it is ahead of time. All right. And we're just going to basically go in this order. So luckiest, you'll be first, then strongest, then smartest, and so on, because that's just easier for me. So you'll be able to chat as much as you'd like with the person that is in your group or in your room with you. Feel free to talk game. Feel free to talk anything you'd like.
I'm excited that we get to see who's in which room.
So sorry, I was just texting Rachel.
Your breakout
She
room
just
should be
told me that
open.
she realized I was the first ORG
Pop in
person
those
she's
and we will
ever
get
met that she's
started.
played with. So I was like, oh, what a cool first. I feel bad because she's not the first. Josh was my first. Josh and Jess. And then they were a very close second. All right, let's go join.
Janine and Josh. Wait, is it still whoever wins their challenge, if they have to go to tribal, is safe?
I took a screenshot.
He doesn't do that every time, so I doubt it.
That'd be a lot of
Yeah.
It's all good.
I was like, oh, okay.
That's why I like Christina.
Did he not come here first?
Poor Christina.
Oh, really, Justin? Oh, there he
Flip a
is.
quarter
Okay.
here.
Hey there,
That'd be
luckiest group.
awesome.
Hey. All right.
It does not say if you win your room, you're safe.
Really are. So I have with me here a deck of cards, completely shuffled. As you can see, it's all mixed up. You're basically going to pick your favorite suit. You're going to decide what suit you want. I'm then going to pull a card. If it's the suit you click, then you win. That's how you get your point.
How many
Diamonds.
points did you say up into?
Spades.
Just 1 point?
1 point. That's all you need.
Oh, fudge.
So you can decide who wants to pick the suit first. If I pull a card and it's neither of your suits, you can change your suit the next round if you'd like.
He didn't let us do that.
So the card will not go back in the deck. All right. Who wants to pick their suit first?
Go ahead if you want, or I can.
Doesn't matter to me. Go ahead. I'm stuck between 2, so if you pick one of them, I'll just use that.
We'll do clubs.
All right, Josh.
Neither one of them. You didn't help me out at all. Okay. Shit. I'm gonna do spades.
Yeah, spades.
Diamonds.
I said diamonds.
It is.
Hearts.
Spades.
That's fucking right, Janine. That's right.
I'm a little bit psychic.
You are the luckiest. All right, so you guys can continue chatting here. Please do not tell your tribe mates about your score or your non-score, and we'll be back.
Nice. Who do you think's gonna?
Are we next wrong room?
I do like this, like from a strategic perspective, is being able to like talk to the other person.
That's not.
Yeah.
I think that's cool.
All right, this is going to be a true little test of endurance here. You are going to get into tree pose, and whoever can last the longest in tree pose will win the point.
Is
So-
it stay pose on your thigh or on your leg?
On your leg. So you'll have to stand on one foot. Your other
It
foot
doesn't matter
will-
like if it's like right here or down here.
doesn't matter to me as long as I can see it. And then your hands will be clasped above your head.
Oh.
All right. So I have to be able to see
I
as
can
much of
do
your body as
this.
possible so that I can see you on one foot and your hands clasped over your head. Sean, that actually might be okay.
I had to do this in Voyage.
Right here. So if I go
Yeah.
like this.
Yep, and your foot just has to be on your hip or on your leg somewhere. So I
On
can-
your
you might
hip?
have to position-
That's quite a pose, Justin.
Contortionist.
I say on Nicole's, it can be resting anywhere on your leg as long as it's on your leg.
Like that?
Yep, perfect. And then your hands just have to be clasped over your head. They have to stay clasped the whole time.
Okay.
So I'll give you guys a few seconds to get set, and then I'll count down from 10, and then the challenge will be on.
Okay.
Ready?
Right? I'm putting my hair up. It's getting serious.
Get serious. All right, you have a countdown from 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and in position. And it's basically whoever lasts the longest in this position.
We did this in Voyage, and I think I lasted 47 minutes, but then other people that won lasted an hour and 57 minutes.
Don't worry, we'll make it harder if we need to.
Justin's like, yeah, we're not doing that.
Justin, no.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I swear mine.
I can't see either of your hands. I'm just going to trust that they're not on your head.
Today, I also saw Black Widow, if anyone has seen it.
Good movie.
Black
good
Widow,
movie.
baby.
Have not yet seen it.
It's amazing.
I have reservations about it.
Reservations?
What are your reviews on it?
What they did with Red Guardian, what they did with Taskmaster.
Yes, the Red Guardian. I was like, what are you?
No, spoilers. I'm not listening.
Travis, I took my headphones out too.
Sean's
Same.
sipping.
This morning, I ran
Yeah,
a
let us
shot
know when
workout.
they're done talking.
800, a 400, a 200, 2 100s, and then another mile. So my legs are like a little sore.
You're good, Davey.
Like I said, I've been at work since 9:30 this morning. As soon as I got back, I went right into this. So I've been literally on my feet all day. Oh, I'm tired.
What do you do at work?
I'm a dispensary agent. I work
Oh
in
yeah,
a
I
dispensary.
knew that. Oh my god, literally.
That's what we do for a living.
Definitely ripped a bong before this challenge. I was like, I need all the calm.
Love that.
Once we won the first immunity challenge, I went downstairs and took a hit from the bomb.
Hell yeah.
The 420 Friendly Alliance.
Should have wore some shorts for this. Jeez.
All right. Oh no, you're probably slipping, huh?
Ooh, my knee is not happy with me.
Oh no, you got it.
This is quite the talkative group.
If I can last another like 30 minutes, I'll be proud of myself.
Yeah, no. The disabled vet with 3 knee surgeries ain't lasting that
Aw.
Woo.
Do you think she's telling the truth, or do you think she's just trying to psych him out?
I was wondering about that.
Come on, Harden.
A little bit of both,
I was
probably.
going to say it's a little bit of both. I think she did do this challenge, but she didn't nearly go that long.
Justin, how was your day? What were your highs and lows?
Great.
What are your highs and
Today,
lows?
Nothing too exciting.
Is right now your high?
Yeah, of course.
Oh my god, do we have to do a
Way to be
travel
convincing there, Justin.
Mike, you should unmute and tell her about your day.
I drove for 8 hours.
doesn't
I
touch
had
the ground,
breakfast
your
with
arms
some
don't touch
people from
anything else.
Pandora.
No, just
Put the other foot on the ground.
slipping off my leg.
I should be like, my day was great.
Thanks for asking me too.
If it goes any longer, I might.
All right, good job, Court.
Now you jinxed him.
All right, Nicole has won the point.
Good job, Sean. High five.
If you guys can stay in here and chat a little bit longer, please don't tell your tribes how you did just yet.
All right, Sean, go get your bong. We'll do a bong rip together.
Oh.
You know what? Here's the deal. If we would have fucking planked, I would have lost.
Mood.
Wow.
Big
Awesome.
mood.
I really like her. I'm glad they didn't vote her out.
Yeah,
I agree.
I'm becoming a fan for sure.
You're a moron. So
Okay,
I
Destiny
just
and
created a little
Stefan.
challenge between the two of you. I'm going to give you the link to a puzzle in this chat. So make sure you can see it. Hold on.
Mike, you better be ready to click on the link to the puzzle.
And then send me a screen.
'Cause you better believe I want to know what the puzzle is.
The puzzle will take like you've escaped or something like that. Whatever the completion window is.
So do we just need to put the picture, or do we need to type it out?
Nope, just take a picture of the screen that basically says you've completed the puzzle or you've escaped or something like that. Put it in this chat.
Oh, it's the boiler
Person who
room.
do that will win the point. In the event that we hit the 5-minute mark,
You won't. This one you can practice. It's always the same.
And I will see your progress, and that will determine if we go along. Yeah.
If I'm right, which I might not.
The max of 5 minutes allows you to take a screenshot at that point, right?
Okay.
Okay. The puzzle will make sense once you click on it, and the puzzle is live.
Oh, maybe he made a Facebook chat for them. Never
He
mind.
must have, yeah. Well, we'll find out later.
That's cool.
But this is my favorite part, is watching their faces while they do the puzzle.
Let's see if we can see the reflection in Stefan's glasses. No, never mind.
This is most what?
Smartest.
Smartest.
Mm-hmm. What's the point attribute or?
Fifi has 2, and Pandiki doesn't have any right now.
It's so great.
Got it.
So I can tell the audience. So there's a keypad that has 9 letters on it, and they have to utilize those letters to make 18 words. That's how they complete the puzzle.
Oh.
There's a W in the middle that they have to utilize in every word.
Oh.
Not the boiler room. Cool.
So it's basically like Boggle.
That's what it sounds like.
I love Boggle.
Mm-hmm.
Truly.
You know what game that I'm terrible at that you wouldn't expect me to be bad at?
I'm still watching.
Categories.
Really?
I'm awful at it because I think too hard, and I take up too much time to try to come up with like I try to be too creative.
Mm-hmm.
It's very like checklisty in class. That's how I feel with categories. I love it.
Mm-hmm. It's like the intense looks. I love them.
Can you pull up just what the other breakout rooms are so we see who's in each of the other ones and like just some of the dynamics?
Mm-hmm.
So next
About
is
halfway through.
Ben versus
Ben and
Hannah.
Hannah. Oh, and Survivor.
Ooh.
Okay, that'll be interesting.
And then Courtney and Gabriel and Courtney are
the
in
word
word. Interesting. And then Observant is Alex and Skylar. Okay, cool. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm interested to see like why certain people chose like their category.
Mm-hmm.
Because I always think like luckiest, like just from a watching perspective, would be like the last person left, right? Like, oh, like I'm good with anything, and like everybody else is picking their strengths, and so you just end up in luckiest.
Yeah.
But that's not always the case.
We had to put someone in 2, and so we doubled. We said lucky and whatever.
Makes sense.
I am. I definitely am.
Well, that also gives like an opportunity for someone to
Okay, I just tried a word that Neville Papperman used in iCarly, and they didn't take it, so I feel very attacked.
About a minute and a half left.
Haberdashery.
Oh my god, my phone is yelling at me because it's time for sleep.
Aww. How does it know you need to sleep?
Because I put in when I have to get up, and it automatically tells me when to go to sleep for 8 hours.
When do you have to be up early tomorrow?
No, but like for Monday through Friday, like I try to be up by 7, because if I don't do that over the summer, then like when September comes, I'm just miserable.
What time does your school day start, though?
Yeah, seriously, like please just wake me up when September ends.
What time does your school day start?
So it used to start like I had to be there by 7:30, which is actually not too bad.
Yeah.
But I would have to leave my apartment like by 7-ish. So I was usually up like somewhere between 5:30 and 6.
30 seconds left.
I don't know when I think my new school starts at 8, so I might get a little bit of extra sleep this year.
Yeah, our classes start at 7:05, so I
Wow.
leave my house by 6 because I
Oh
have
my
to be there
God.
before then.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's so early.
I think
it's because it's a shared bus fleet between high school, elementary school, and middle school, and they can't have the little kids be waiting outside in the winter in the dark.
Time has expired. Someone has to take a screenshot of wherever I upload it into the chat so we can see who has the most words.
Davey, do you have like a crazy commute to work or no?
14
No,
words.
I actually have a really great commute.
Stefan has
That's awesome.
8
I have
words. So
5
Destiny
blocks.
wins a point.
Destiny
That's
wins a
great.
point.
Oh wow.
I did shit like law, Leo, 2, water.
Is
All right,
it
I'll
Pandiki?
communicate with your
No,
tribe.
Fifi leads 3-0.
That's
Why would I have
Wow.
lost? Like,
Good
like,
luck.
Yeah,
Wow.
Destiny is also on Fidi.
Yep.
Wow.
Ready for Survivor Room. I'm so excited.
Well, here's where Hannah's done really well in these challenges so far. So she needs
LRG,
to hope for.
I don't think she would be safe. So her.
So this is going to be a category game. So how it's going to work is I'm going to give you a category, and then you're going to type an answer to that category in the chat. And it's whoever.
Her tribe has to win the next 3 to force a tie.
Category,
Mhm.
right? So if I say like people who've won, and you'd go back and forth, and you're going to type answers. And when somebody runs out, is when the other person scores a point.
Oh.
You're first to get 2 points, and you'll have about 15 seconds per turn.
Is this okay? I'll ask you. Is this U.S. Survivor specific?
It is U.S. Survivor specific. I will give you that.
Travis.
Um,
Yeah, I want to play.
Okay, here we go.
all right, Hannah.
Oh, are we
I'll
playing?
probably ask the one question.
We
What's
can
the
break.
order?
Yeah, I don't know.
How many points?
No,
do
I
you
don't
have
know.
2 points. Best of 2. So Ben, you're going to answer this category first, and Hannah will go second. You're going to type your answer in the
You want to
Zoom
go you, then me, then.
Once
We can
Ben
go
is
in the order we are on the
Yeah.
side.
Yeah, let's do it.
outlast.
So I'm
the other.
first.
Yeah.
So your first category.
Get
and
your
of course,
typing
if no
fingers
Google
ready.
name is right, I'm going to take your word that you're not going to do that. Your first category is season theme names as seen on the logo. So theme names as seen on the logo.
Okay.
And your time has started.
Oh,
David
as seen on.
versus Elias.
Oh, he's now doing it in there. Well, fine. I'll just do him.
Part is correct. Redemption Island is correct.
They're going fast.
Heroes, healers, hustlers. I will give you that.
Versus healers versus no, I'm just
But it is versus in
Oh, do you
between.
need to-
So
okay.
So just make sure you're as accurate as you can be, please. But I will give it to you.
Ooh,
Borneo.
I don't think it was called that then.
Oh, but that's not a theme.
William, are
It is,
you?
written on the logo?
Okay.
Am I what?
Next.
That was my first thought too. But I was
Oh,
like,
right.
oh,
Borneo wasn't
Okay,
on the
go.
logo,
and
right?
pretty soon.
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
That's correct.
William, are you playing?
I am not.
Shouldn't
Oh,
wait,
sorry.
but Borneo's not on the logo.
Australian Outback is mostly correct. It's the Australian Outback, but since I gave Hannah one, I'm going to give you one.
Fair enough.
But Borneo isn't on the logo.
100% accurate. All right.
100% accurate.
Hannah, your 15 seconds.
I hope this is accurate.
Ghost Island is correct.
Oh, don't do me like that. That was stressful.
Africa is correct. Second chance.
It's second chance. Is it?
No, it's second chances.
Is not correct.
Oh, it is second
Survivor
chance.
Cambodia.
Oh, yeah, it is Cambodia.
Then you score 1
Hannah,
point.
no!
I don't. Do we? But was Borneo? He must have checked.
We'll flip
But it says second chance on the thing.
First
Justin,
name.
there was
But
a
she
lot
said
up to
second chance.
interpretation
First
there.
boots. So the first person
name
voted out
of first boots.
season. You need their first name of a first boot. Then you'll go first.
Of any season?
Your time has started. Reem is correct. Sonia is correct.
Oh, what's happening? Travis, are you playing?
Oh my God, what's that guy's name?
Sierra is correct and spelled correct.
Oh wait, I'm typing. Sorry.
That's a chicken.
Peter.
It was already used.
What's the guy? Oh, okay. Wait, I got another.
Oh yeah.
Jacob. I don't.
I don't know if he'll give me credit for that one, but I'm taking it.
Oh, yeah,
second.
you definitely would.
There's no other take out there?
You need me to put another one?
No.
No, because she entered an incorrect.
Who's
response.
Jacob?
Yeah, Ben.
Nothing.
However, it has been made.
Sorry.
No, it's been made clear to me, Hannah, just so you know, it does say Survivor Cambodia second chances. So if you had written Cambodia and second chances, it needs to be the whole team name though.
Yeah.
So second
that's what you
chances
said.
is on the logo, but not. You missed Cambodia.
Yeah.
The Cambodia
Yeah, I caught that.
Just want to make sure.
Oh,
It's clear.
Vetus.
So Ben, congratulations.
Meet
You have won the point.
Well, we're
You
still
guys will
gonna be in
stay.
here.
You'll stay in this room for a few more minutes while I finish
Still
it.
confused. I'm
Got a
still
little bit
confused about Borneo.
Yeah, I agree. I'm also confused about Borneo.
Sorry, I'm
I mean,
sorry.
maybe it's on the logos now when they've reprinted it, but it was not called that originally when it
I don't
aired.
feel the greatest over here either.
Yeah.
I haven't really talked to much anybody, so I'm terrible at like.
So Hannah won that
I am
point.
messing with you.
No, the
Ben.
Hannah lost.
Ben did.
So it's
Ben
4-0.
got it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ben
so
got
Hannah's
it.
tribe's already lost.
Bruh.
Yeah.
Her first time vulnerable.
Well,
And
she
she's
has an
still gonna
idol.
be fine.
Borneo to be wild.
I think she'll be all right. Yeah.
And you want to be
Thank
the
you.
first person to unscramble it in the chat.
In what
Word,
chat?
nerds, word, nerds, word, nerds.
The main chat where I wrote
Come on,
answers
Gabriel.
Going to everyone. These
Come
are
on, Court.
survivor-related terms,
Well,
as you might.
Wait. How
Sorry?
do you? I'm
First
just
one
trying
to shout it out.
Oh, are we going to do it verbally? Okay.
Oh, we're
Want
doing it
to?
verbally?
Sure.
Or you want to
let's do
type
it.
it?
Oh, I don't care. Let's do it verbally. It'll be more fun.
Yeah, but word nerds
both
means
want
you have
do
to
a
spell it
little test
correctly,
so I can
though.
see that you can do it.
Okay,
It's
let's
true.
type. Let's type.
Okay, perfect. Every once in a while, what I see on the screen is a little different than what you see on the screen, but I'm going to go with what I see first. So I can always screenshot it if you don't believe me. All right. So as soon as the word's up, feel free. You only get one guess, so you can only guess once. If neither of you
Great
get
line.
it, then nobody gets the point. It's the first person to get 3 correct. Right? First to 3. Your first word, it could be a word or a phrase. Sorry, word or a phrase is there.
Faster than me, Travis.
Oh, good
The
job.
tribe has spoken is correct. Gabe.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, wow. Snake by Oddies. I love it.
Your next word is up.
Oh,
Oh, good job, Travis.
Blindsided
Jeez,
is
Travis.
correct.
I'm
There
sorry,
are
but I
3
said
Ds in
blind
the triangle,
side.
so blind
Blind decide.
Blind
Oh, yeah.
side.
Mine is not a word.
and next
It
word.
was blindsided.
Oh, was it?
Oh.
Ooh, wow, Davey, you're right.
Okay.
I was not getting that one.
I was
I'm
not.
terrible
I was
at
not
this game. I'm not
close.
even gonna try anymore.
We'll see if they get. This is hard.
Whoa.
strategic move.
Go
is correct. Gabe
Gabe!
with three
Is
points.
Fitty
Have
gonna get every single point?
Any challenge? Congratulations.
That's 5-0.
If you're in this
That's
room,
5-0.
Wow.
So you have a little bit more time to chat. And please don't tell your team how you've done.
Good grief, man.
We can say it was a 3-2.
Aww.
He's so nice.
He's
so nice.
He's got the charm.
All right, Skylar and Alex, and most observant. Is he just gonna do the show pictures and ask questions about it thing? Probably. Or maybe he'll do the find the non thing.
Ask you questions about that image. First person to chat the correct answer will win a point. You want to get 3 points. 3 points is your goal. All right. So I'll give you a minute to study the image. Oops. No. Minute to study the image, then I'll take it away, and then I'll ask you the questions. Do you have any questions about that?
It's a nice shirt, Alex.
Great. Answer in the chat, so we'll get to make sure you guys can both do that before. Good start, all right. You got to keep your hands up. You can't write any notes, so I just have to make sure I can see your hands for this 1 minute.
Oh, that's a game changer.
Yeah, right?
I was getting ready to take notes. Yeah.
So hands up. Your time has started.
That's Fiji, right? Yeah, it's Survivor Fiji. Season 14.
Is that the season that was the have and have nots?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah. It's a shame because I loved the characters in that season, but the twists were just horrendous.
Yeah. It really screwed over a lot of people.
I love Yao Man though.
Faster, Yao Man, faster, faster.
Also, I thought Anthony was a really great player that I would love to see play again.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3.
Michelle. I would love to see Michelle back.
Yes, Michelle.
Oh.
All right. So that is done. I'm now going to ask you the questions. Make sure you have your chat up.
I don't know that I'm going to get these. I don't feel very
I
observant.
wasn't even looking.
You'll just type a little test answer in there so I know that you can. Got it? Perfect.
Wait, I'm coming down here. Sorry. I'm moving my car. Okay, I'm ready now.
All right. Your first question is, how many people in the photo are wearing a hat? How many are wearing a hat?
I didn't count hats. I should have counted hats.
Correct.
Oh.
What is it?
2.
Oh.
So 3.
We're all off.
And you can only answer once.
I remember seeing a few, but I wasn't.
Next question. How many people were standing in the middle row? The middle row.
Damn it.
5 is incorrect. 6 is incorrect.
Damn it.
7.
7.
I just guessed. I'm just gonna guess 7 every time.
You'll be right sometimes.
In the middle row, the man furthest to the left is wearing
Less than 7.
colored shorts.
Oh.
Shorts. Orange is incorrect. White is incorrect. They were black. Black.
Ah, we were all wrong.
All right. Obviously, if you don't get to 3, whoever has the most points. All right. The woman sitting on the rock furthest to the left in the photo is touching the rock.
Michelle.
With which hand? She's touching the rock with
50.
Damn it.
It is her right hand.
Yes!
Damn it!
That was right.
Because she was facing all the people.
Alex cannot catch up to at this point, so you have won this mini challenge.
Skylar did, so they swept it.
Wow.
Survivor was like, great. Now it's going to players.
I was memorizing
Take out your brooms.
me up, ready for this.
Get
I
ready to
remember
sweep.
like, next to who. I was like,
Please
okay,
do not
these
share your success or your failures. with your tribe.
Sweepy, baby.
Well, everyone was
I'm working on it, Davey.
Wow, that's what ended up getting you the win, though, is I was memorizing like who was standing next to who, and no, it was just like, yeah, that's cool. I like
I was not memorizing boy, girl, boy, girl, boy, girl, and little things.
Everyone would have been vulnerable anyway.
Like how
Yeah.
they were standing.
Nice.
Oh, wait, how did it go there? Why did
I
it
like
go
it.
there?
God, oh, sweet, sweet, sweet.
I don't know why I went there though.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh, that's why.
I'm missing. 1, 2, 3.
There we go.
I mean, I guess it means everyone in Pandiki is kind of on even ground.
Connected because of her internet, basically. There's a chance,
Oh,
but I think
okay.
she's reconnecting. I would assume.
Okay.
Maybe you can ping her or
I'll
someone on
check in with her to
connection.
see if she's available.
Gabe is so nice.
All right. I do want to get things moving. Hopefully she can join back in. But I want to try to wrap. It's 11 o'clock, so I want to wrap. So the winner is, with all 6 points, congratulations, Fiddy. You have won.
Sweepy, sweepy,
challenge.
baby.
Fiddy swept.
Who lost on our tribe, guys?
So congratulations. All right, with that, congratulations. You are also now merged.
It's this, and then it's just that they're all safe.
Tribal Council. Oh, sorry, your merged tribe name is Yoraki, and Tribal
Like Terry?
Council will be first thing next episode. The 6 players who just won immunity are safe. These 6 players who lost immunity are at risk, but all 12 of you will vote.
Whoa.
Okay, so
Left in the game,
I was
but you
kind of right.
But I was fully right. Was that he was splitting them into 2 to compete in a challenge, and the ones that won would be safe at the merge.
But also said don't travel
Please
today.
do not communicate with anybody who's left outside.
You
the
were
game.
right on that.
Communicate with the other 11 people that are in your new merged tribe of Yoraki. So congratulations on making it to the merge. We will see you next Tuesday for our 3rd episode. Just a reminder, next week it is Tuesday and Thursday. We do our 3rd episode on Tuesday and the finale on Thursday. So it's a busy, busy week. Make sure that you've got those marked on your calendar, please. Yeah, we'll talk to you next week. Thank you all so much. If you have any questions, you can let me know, but I wanted to get done at 11 if possible.
What
Justin,
just
I have a
happened?
question.
Yes.
What just happened?
We don't know. We'll find out.
We just don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, you know.
That's everyone. Hope you had fun tonight. Thanks again for your patience. I know we ran a little bit late, but hopefully the rest is a little smoother. Love you all so much. It's been so much fun watching this come together so far, and I can't wait to see what the second half of the game looks like. So congrats, and we'll see you all soon.
Thanks, Justin.
Bye.
All right.
Cool. All right. Like, so what do we think?
Ooh.
I don't even remember who's there. Honestly.
I think Stefan's in trouble.
Yeah,
Stefan might be in
I
trouble.
agree. Yeah,
I think Stefan's in trouble.
Maybe Courtney.
Yeah, Stefan and Courtney probably.
There's
Well,
Josh there too.
That's
Mhm.
true. I think it'll be one of those 3.
I mean, Skylar is pretty tight with Courtney and feels tight with Hannah, and they didn't have to go to tribal and test that.
True.
So Hannah literally has not been vulnerable at tribal until the merge.
Yep.
Wowzers.
Just posted pre-merge.
Yep.
Well,
Easy.
and she might play Natalie, or Alex could give her the safety, which I could also see.
Or Joshua
my
could have
God.
willed her the legacy.
That's true too.
I think we're gonna find out.
I hope so. We should
think we're
also
gonna
ask
find
about
out.
Nicole's idol, because we think Nicole has an idol, but it wasn't on the chart.
Right. I'm pretty sure she does.
I think so too, yeah. That was my recollection. That was fun.
So start thinking about your winner picks. I'm going to do it when Justin's here.
Mhm.
But start thinking about your winner picks.
I got mine.
I'm intrigued by this 12 though, because there's a lot of dynamics. There's a lot going on. Destiny has gotten a vote every tribal she's walked into, but survived. So, you know, she's playing that up, but I think it's working in her favor.
Hey,
Great
Justin.
episode.
Well, hello.
Hello.
What's so crazy about that is I was like, oh my God, these tribes seem so imbalanced. Like I thought Pandiki was just going to crush them. I was so happy. Like I don't know why. I just felt like the people that were speaking up more in challenges and taking leads more in challenges were all on one tribe. And I was like, does that mean they're just going to dominate? And they got crushed. I love it.
Crushed.
I love the underdog story. It's the best.
Yep.
Yeah. Were you guys surprised? Were there mouth-dropping moments, or no? Was it all predictable? Was it sad?
We were playing along.
We definitely. I think the biggest like shock. I don't know if it's a shock as much of just like a wow moment. Is just seeing. Is it Christine getting like twist screwed?
I know that sucked.
That was rough.
That sucked. It's all because Sean didn't want to rock the boat with Josh and Janine. Right? He was trying to just like, let's just make this easy and like not rock the boat with either of them. And then they just voted out Josh anyway. So I don't know why.
I don't like when you change the names of challenges. So when Pick Your Poison was not Pick Your Poison, but Know Your Role was Pick Your Poison.
I know when you said it earlier, I was like, oh, she's gonna be confused.
No, not for long.
Yeah, you got to mix it up a little bit. Yeah. Well, it wasn't too bad. If I do believe if Sean wasn't late, we would have been very close to on time.
Yeah.
But that just like killed me. That just crushed us completely.
Mm-hmm.
And
We have
then
some questions.
do you? Okay, go for it.
Does Nicole have an idol? We think she does from first episode, but I don't think it was on the advantages and disadvantages chart. She got something for being 13th in the Zoom, and she took the tribal disadvantage for it. Yes, no?
Oh my God, did I forget that one? Hold, please.
Maybe you forgot because she was just playing Quidditch all week.
Maybe.
Like, she was just zooming by. She'll come
I
back.
mean, she apparently didn't need it, so
yeah,
it's
she did
fine.
not need it. She was sad voting out Bridget.
We vaguely remembered that being discussed, but then didn't see it on the
And I didn't
slide.
send her a note about it, which is very weird. Because I would typically send we're sure it was her.
No.
I wrote it down, and then Aviva asked too, and I was like, yeah, I thought so.
We gotta review
Oh
the
my
tapes, y'all.
God. I know. I don't know how to review the tape on that.
I mean, we could check the end of last week's recording because, yeah, I think you mentioned it. That was one of our questions.
All right, what are your other questions? That's a great. So
Did Joshua will his legacy yet?
he just messaged me about it.
Ooh.
Jenny.
Yeah, it's Janine. I mean, obviously, right? Like,
yes.
Who else?
So he did will it to Janine.
He did. What's interesting is Janine is safe for this one. So does she save it till 5 or use it to save someone else? I don't know.
Ooh.
Right? Oh my God, did I?
If it were me personally, I would use it now because I think that you could definitely use it to help make sure that you get to Final 5 rather than gamble on the fact that you will be there at Final 5 to use it.
What's weird also, guys, is I don't even have like a video call with Nicole from that night. So how would I?
Okay, then maybe I misheard and wrote it down wrong. But somebody did take a disadvantage.
Yeah.
And got an idol.
I know. That's what I'm trying to.
So Destiny, Gabe, Janine, Nicole, Hannah, who got swapped, Sean, Joshua, Caro, Kenny were that tribe that had the disadvantage.
Yeah, so it's the original Fiddy tribe, right?
Mm-hmm.
We can probably look this up later if there's other stuff to discuss too.
Right, yeah.
And the original Fiddy was... Yeah. That sounds right.
Yeah.
It had to be her.
But wouldn't you have messaged her like immediately? Like
I thought I would have.
Before the episode even started.
Yeah, that's why. And I don't have a video call with her.
Maybe was she first in the Zoom or 13th in the Zoom? Because if it was first, you could have just let her in and done it before you let anyone else in, and then you wouldn't have a video call. I don't know if you do that, but you could have.
Oh, that's not the. Is this the list? No, that's not the list.
Good episode, Justin. Good challenge.
What a disaster. Remember that time you rigged it so that way you only pulled Sean's chip for the pick your poison?
I'm so mad about that.
Justin, you came in this stream all excited and we just crushed your day.
We crushed your spirit. They broke the black hole challenge. Sean's chip was literally magnetic to your fingers. Let's summarize the rest of the
I know
episode.
the black hole. I can never do it again, ever.
No, you can't.
I
We
literally go,
can't.
did they just break it? And literally they tied right after I said it. I was like, yep, they broke it.
Or maybe you can like go in order, but you could only go from 1 down to 5.
You have to use your lowest one first.
Yeah.
That would be interesting.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, typically you only do it with 2 tribes. I've just pushed the limits by doing it with 3.
I like
you
it
can do
with
it
3.
with 3 though. Yeah.
You can. It worked. Whatever. There was a season I did it where it worked, but you guys are just smart.
Mine.
Smart. I love that challenge.
I hated playing it, but I like watching it.
Oh yeah, watching.
I think it's a great challenge.
So the only reason I didn't like it is because the person who is giving you the final say is really the person that makes the decision. So like as a tribe challenge, like there wasn't a lot for us to like input, right? Because it's going so fast.
Yeah.
But other than that, I think it's a really fun challenge.
It would be fun at like a final 6 or a final 9 where you have to divvy and then like go into like a semifinal to get the immunity. That'd be kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
Now I need to understand.
I'm a big fan of the night moves challenge. I think that's a
Oh,
lot
the
of fun to
challenge
watch.
that lost me season 12.
It's true.
Davey, you won that challenge, right?
You did.
I did.
And then you ignored my messages.
I didn't ignore.
I'm sorry. Old history.
All history, all love.
All
You know I adore
love. What an excellent winner. I'm so proud.
No. So I have 13. I found my note finally. 13 in the Zoom was Courtney.
Courtney. Did you call Courtney?
Not Nicole. So that's the one I'm missing from the list.
So Courtney has an idol.
No,
Yes,
Courtney was on the other tribe, though. Courtney was
Yeah.
on Pandiki. But
So Courtney might need this
Fiddy-
idol.
Fiddy was the one, but Fiddy was the one that had the disadvantage in the challenge.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Well, you know. Maybe we should just turn off the stream, bro.
Maybe we should be talking about this on the stream. So anywho, winner picks.
Winner pick.
Hannah. Okay, so devil's advocate on Hannah. I think that she's playing a really good game right now, but I think her game is so lacking flaws at the moment that it'll be hard for people not to see eventually. And I see her going out 5th or 4th. I think she's destined for
I see
5th
that.
or 4th.
Yeah.
I think right now this one is also probably just as like it's going to be hard, but I'm at this point I just want to manifest it. I want to see Gabe win. I think that it's easy for us to see his strategic side, But I think that how he's been interacting with everyone in the game, they just don't see his level of gameplay. And I think that's going to catch everyone off guard.
I agree.
I love that.
Yeah.
I got Sean.
So Travis, you say Sean?
Yeah.
Tell us.
I don't know. I just picked him the first night. I got good vibes, and I'm rolling with it.
All right. no shame in that.
And he isn't out yet, so usually that's a good sign for me because it's either first boot or winner.
I still am standing Janine because I think now that Josh was gone, maybe she could weaponize that and be like, these people took out like someone that I'm close to, I'm a number, and then like slide through. I also kind of have, I don't know, I can see Destiny making at least 7. Like if she plays her cards right, she could do it.
I think being safe at this one is really important because it's
Really
gonna
important.
It's gonna
It's gonna
draw
set the
lines,
stage.
and then you're gonna kind of like. I think the safe people have a huge advantage here for the merge.
I'm feeling I'm gonna manifest a Nicole win here. I think she's got really good vibes. I think she's got really good connections. I think she made for her, unfortunately, she had to vote off Bridget, but I think it was a smart move. I think she stayed with the majority. She stayed with the people that she wants to work with. So I like Nicole, and again, she's also safe in this first vote. And she's got I think she's got an idol, but maybe
she may or may not have an
she
idol.
may or may not have an idol.
Asterisk.
But I don't think she necessarily needs it too soon anyway. So if she doesn't have an idol, I don't think she needs it anyway.
Yeah. And the way that she was talking with Sean and just connecting with him, I can't wait to see what she does.
Yeah,
You're right.
that was a cool moment to watch for sure.
Yeah, I agree. Justin, any winner pick?
I feel like the biggest wild card right now is Stefan for sure for me. Like I feel like I can kind of see people clustering together, and I don't know where Stefan fits into all of that. So is he an easy out, or is he like the ultimate swing vote, and it's going to be like kind of tacked onto a bunch of different alliances?
Sure.
But I feel like he has I feel like he has a pretty good read on the game. I really like Josh, knowing that he's won a game before, knowing that he knows how to win. Like he was very lucky. Like he was easily going to be the first to go in his tribe, and he just won all the way through.
I have some fun updates from Hannah about Josh.
Oh yeah.
So she goes. Josh is so good at this game. I started this episode wanting to throw challenges to vote him out, so that the knowledge of the idol goes with him. But he's so nice that now I don't want to. And then I guess they won. They must have won. She goes, "Well, I get my wish for keeping Josh around. Why does my game change so much?"
Yeah, I think he's very, very good at this game. I'm surprised he's been as kind of inactive as he's been, and because I know he's won games, so he's got to know what it takes. But I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but I feel like the first 2 weeks they're kind of like it's a little less, and then like this next week and typically the next week, like the weeks between 3 and 4 are the ones that are like where everyone like turns on the gas a little bit more.
Yeah.
So I'm interested to see him. I think I'm also really interested in Courtney right now. And like Destiny could be interesting as well. Now that Bridget's out of the game and she's like basically said like I'd throw my game away for Bridget. Like now that she doesn't have that in the game, like maybe she'll play a little bit more selfishly and a little bit more for her.
I think Skylar's also here. Also, is going to try and keep Courtney and Hannah safe here.
Yeah,
they never voted. Nothing went wrong.
Yeah.
So I think they'll be fine.
Yeah.
How has Ben been like in terms of confessionals? Like, do you think that he is still like playing paranoid? Like, how do you feel?
So paranoid. Like he has been very intense, very paranoid. I think this is his first org, but he's obviously a big Survivor fan. It sounds like he's played some LRGs or knows about LRGs or something. But yeah, it's interesting to watch him play. He's been a little bit more on the paranoid side. I think he was the one that actually made the decision to go with voting out Bridget. Because Bridget, and Alex were in a chat, and then Ben didn't vote that way, which is interesting. So yeah, I'm curious. I mean, sorry, Ben, Bridget, and Stefan were in a challenge. No, Alex wasn't a part of the picture. Ben, Bridget, and Stefan were apart. Stefan didn't have a vote, so I think Ben went with Gabe and Nicole to vote out Bridget versus forcing a tie.
Right.
And then Bridget voted for Ben, so I was like, well, something must have happened there because the three of them were in a group chat, so I don't know what happened.
I think it's going to be interesting going into that merge vote with the 6 people safe, but having just been like a tribe, but not really a tribe.
Right.
You know, so like they aren't necessarily a cohesive unit that's going to vote together.
Exactly.
Even though so I think that's going to be really
what a
interesting.
brilliant game design, isn't it?
Good job, Justin. Pat yourself on the back.
But yeah, I wanted to find a way to kind of get a big group of people to be safe, and kind of I like this kind of mid-challenge merge thing that we've done a couple of seasons now, where it kind of like I don't know, just kind of comes out of nowhere, and I like it.
I do think it's interesting. Just a quick tidbit. There's 6 original Fithi, 6 original Pandiki, and then there's 4 from each of the original or the secondary tribes.
Yep,
right?
one of each got voted out.
That started this episode.
Ooh, you're right.
So there's an equal number of people from each group that has been put together.
Oh, Aviva, I need a good screenshot.
That's really
of that, please,
interesting.
at some point.
We can make you a good chart of that. Yeah.
Justin, the format in which Pandora like has episode 3 and 4 in the last week, how many times has that been done?
It's just this month and last month because of my live game situation. So in June I went to Real Foot, so it shortened.
Am I not? I shouldn't say anything. Never mind.
What?
We're live. How you did in Real Foot? Have we said it on the live stream yet?
I think my name on the last live stream I was
Yeah.
on was like Real Foot winner.
You think Justin was going to hold on to that information?
No, I think it just said Real Foot 21. I think
Oh, maybe it did. It doesn't matter, right?
Justin won Real Foot, in case you didn't know. Now you know.
Did you hear? Justin won Real Foot.
And we have 3 people going to Pandora because 3 people picked 13 in their numbers.
Was Hannah?
Hannah wasn't one of them.
Whoa.
It was even private. She could have done it and no one would have known.
So Ben, Destiny, and Gabe will all
I was
have
gonna
a
say.
trip.
I was gonna say it was probably the lower of the lower 6.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they're
so
all
Skylar,
safe, right?
Skylar picked 7, Janine picked 9, Ben, Destiny, Gabe picked 13, and then Nicole picked 22. So those were and then Hannah and Stefan both picked 24, which is very interesting. And then we had a bunch in like the 40s and 60s. So we have 3 trips to Pandora, and
Courtney undecided.
Or Nicole, or
Nicole.
No, Courtney is the one. I've 100% sure now. Courtney is the one. It may have mean that I screwed up the disadvantage in the beginning, but doesn't matter because Fiddy won the challenge anyway. So
all is well.
All is fine. It's all fine.
So Courtney has an idol.
Courtney has an idol. Yes.
Wow.
Okay.
that she doesn't know about yet.
No, she knows about it.
Okay.
It's in her chat.
Okay. Perfect.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So Courtney has an idol. Hannah has an idol. Destiny has an idol.
Correct.
So that means it's not looking good for Stefan.
Agreed.
On paper, but
On paper.
Right.
Janine has the legacy advantage now.
Yeah.
Janine.
he's got time.
And
Yeah,
Alex
like-
can still give someone else safety.
Correct. Yeah. So I mean, there's still plenty of options, right? Josh, Sean, Stefan, and Alex. None of them have an idol. So there's a lot of options there. Real question for me is like how much Hannah and Alex are going to work together at this point now.
Yeah.
Hannah has her hand in a lot of pots already.
Well, she did
So does Alex,
say.
really.
I
Did say. Say it. I have
okay.
intel.
Not to say like, not to compare like me with her, but like her position in the game right now very much reminds me of my position in season 3, where I was coming in to the merge looking really pretty, and I mean I didn't have one idol. I mean I had 3 idols, but it all came crashing down when like a combination of the touchy subjects thing came out, and then also people realizing how many pots I had hands in, and I could see a very similar and epic fate to Hannah's game. Like when you don't have, like, I know it's such a weird thing, but when you don't have any like noticeable flaws to your game, like I like people just pick up on it. Like this is the part of the game, beginning of Verge, where you start picking those obvious threats. And if you can't think of a reason why Hannah isn't a perfect candidate to win at this point, then like she's going to be a big target, you know. So I think she's fine this first tribal, but I think going forward between the next couple of I think like if she can make it through the next episode, we could be talking different. But I think that this, in the combination of all the tribal councils that we're going to have in the next episode, I think that towards the second half of that episode, she could be in some serious danger.
Do we have any major tribal council twists coming up, Justin?
I don't know.
I haven't decided yet.
I don't know.
I don't know. It's all mapped, but I don't know if I want to say anything.
Do you think that
there's only
That I don't know.
So that's a yes.
Not the even and odd again, right?
No, that
my
shit
God.
is done forever.
Please,
Dead
no
forever.
more.
What was
No
that?
more.
Was the worst.
The
Even and
number.
odd.
Oh,
The even and odd that ended up with a wheel spin with 2 people on it. Yeah.
Don't tell me there's going to be a drag.
Probably.
There probably will be a drag. Wait,
your drags.
remember how we said that Gabe like did his research? Do you think that he'll come for Hannah, or do you think that he'll want to work with her?
Ooh. If he's smart, meat shield.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what I would do.
I don't know what I would do either.
Big week next week.
Big week next week.
I think it's interesting because they all have such different paths to the end. And so it's like how do you see someone using someone else's path to get them to the next step, right? So like Hannah, everybody can use Hannah, but everyone also should vote her out. So it's like there's a lot of dynamics going on here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Do we
Janine
have-
with that legacy advantage is interesting because she's kind of a lone wolf without Joshua now.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's a really great spot to be in, right? Like the ability to have wiggle room and latch on to like pluralities, majorities, if you will.
I agree.
It's great.
We have had our winner picks, but what about our hot takes? Who's got some hot takes?
Hot takes.
What does that mean? I'm old. What does that mean?
A bold claim.
I think we see either Ben or Gabe blowing up a tribal.
Ooh.
I like that.
I think Destiny is going to receive a single vote every tribal that she's vulnerable.
I'm a nice fucking lady.
I'm a nice fucking lady.
I mean, here's the thing though. She doesn't have to worry about this next tribal. She will not be receiving any votes in this tribal.
Yes.
I think hot take. I think Destiny misplays her idol.
Ooh.
Because of the history. I'd be willing to bet that it's going to be very hard for her to play the idol correctly.
Interesting.
She did
I don't
say that
disagree
she
with
was
that.
skeptical of Alex and Sean for a second, but I think she trusts them now because they all voted out Joshua. So it'll be really interesting. I wonder if Alex is going to continue utilizing his relationship with Destiny.
Travis, you got a hot take?
Let's see. Hot take. Hannah's gonna win.
That's a hot take.
Hot take. I mean, she's so insulated. It makes
There's a
sense.
secret battle back and Kenny is going to take it to the end.
I'm here for that. I like that.
I like that.
I like it.
Yeah. Christina comes back and bulldozes everybody that voted her out.
R.I.P. Christina. I'm so sad.
I loved when she was like, I gotta go to tribal. I'm gonna get voted out.
That was awful.
It was awful.
That was probably one of the most painful things I've watched in this game.
It was almost as bad as it's so funny because Jackie B was in the same situation and somehow didn't get voted out, which is wild.
Yeah. Twice.
And then we had that weird situation where Andy swapped in to go to tribal council.
Stephanie.
And Stephanie got taken out. So
that was the beginning of Stephanie's arc.
That was.
Yeah.
Her redemption arc. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going back to the strongest know your role and how Nicole was kind of like one of those like fitness trainers, like, come on, y'all, I did this for like 47 minutes. You can do it for like 37.
Like, fuck, I don't want this can't go that long.
and Sean's just like, yeah, you got this.
We weren't sure if she was maybe bluffing, but still, it was effective.
But Justin, your response was my favorite. You're like, yeah, we're going to make this more challenging as time goes on.
Yeah, no, this ain't going 45 minutes.
This ain't going 45 minutes.
No.
When she started just asking everyone how their day was, I tried to get Mike to unmute and be like, my day was good.
Like, thanks for asking. Oh, good time. Good time.
All right, friends.
Yeah.
It's been 4 hours.
Been 4 hours.
So next Tuesday and Thursday are going to be episode 3 and 4. Yeah, looking forward to it.
Cool.
Cool.
All right.